Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so it is finally here, the SEC championship game. And man, a lot of questions here, especially what happens if Bama does win this game. Is it possible that we could potentially, in the case that Bama does win this game, not have a representative in the college football playoffs? If they win, is it a lock? As for UGA, they know what to do. Win and you're in. But man, this one right here is going to be a great one here. And so the road to the three-peat, or perhaps the road back to the mountaintop. Who knows? Who knows? But we've got Justin Jefferson fan here in the bunch. What's good with you? And he says, "What up, JB? How are you doing today?" I am doing great. I am doing great. I watched that Texas and Oklahoma State game, and wow, Texas really dominated. They made a strong case for themselves. It was very impressive in that one. Although seeing Xavier Worthy get hurt, that one right there, I feel like will sting, especially if he's not able to go by the time college football playoffs come around and stuff like that, assuming that they do get a chance in there or either bowl game, whatever it is, that's going to hurt there. But man, what a performance there by Texas today. Let's see, JJ says he's great. He said expect a close game. Bet. Kenneth, what's good? And Kenneth says, "Hey, Mr. JB, how are you doing today?" And you're doing good. That is what's up. I am doing pretty good as well. Christopher, how are you doing today? What's good with you? Christopher says hi. And so we've already got a couple already early in this one here. And JB's going to go ahead and set up the poll question now so that way we can get that poll question out and about before the start of this one and see where everybody stands today in this highly anticipated matchup here. UGA versus Alabama. Tell me if you've heard that one before in the SEC championship game. But man, this one right here, it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Absolutely. We saw a very good game last night for sure between Oregon and Washington, in which Washington showed us, hey, they did this thing twice. Twice I streamed that matchup, and twice they came up with the victory. So Washington, they secured their ticket, but who's going to join them? We're going to find that out here. And this one right here is going to be a pivotal part in determining who's going to be the Final Four to get in there. All right, so let me go ahead and put up the question here. Man, and so I know both of these fan bases here very proud of their teams, and they expect their teams to come out and take this one today. So this is going to be a really good one here, really good one today. All right, so poll question should be up now. Christopher says he's doing great. That's what's up. That's what's up. And again, we're just waiting here for kickoff to take place here momentarily in this one. And so for me, looking at Alabama, Jalen Milroe, it's going to come out of him. And I feel like Jalen Milroe, he's going to have some opportunities in this game for him to take off and run and use his effectiveness, not just through the air, but also on the ground as well. And so, I mean, you notice some of the bigger games that they played this year, teams like Auburn and stuff like that, games that were pretty much a fight and all like that. And he took off, used his legs and stuff like that. When they played LSU, same thing as well. So in a big matchup like this against UGA, would not be surprised if we see Jalen Milroe at the end of the day end up with more than 50 yards rushing on the ground. That is my expectations for him today. And once he gets going like that, it's going to spark this offense. Guys like Bond and stuff like that, they're going to go out there and make some plays in this one. As for UGA, Beck goes out there, and Beck, he's good for a good 277 yards passing plus. I feel like he'll go out there, he'll make those big, 3rd and 10 plays, 3rd and 8 plays. He'll convert on a good amount of those, and that'll make the difference. And then that running game in the second half for UGA, expect for that to be a factor as well, especially in the second half. But, hey, this was going to be a great one. This was going to literally be a dog fight here. So, or I should say dog versus elephant fight in this one. Let's see. Christopher says, how is that doing? And so, how's that doing that? And so, hey, it's going good. Braden says, hey, JB, this is going to be fun. And so, Braden in the house. And so, what's good with you, Braden? What's good with you? How are you? I know that Golden State is playing also right now. So, you're going to be going back and forth between the two games, or you're going to be fully focused and locked in on this UGA-Bama matchup, which now kickoff on the way, and no chance for the return there. So Bama with the football first. Already a penalty that's going to ensure that Alabama will get great field position to start this one off. And let's see if they can get the first points of the game. And so we've got Joe Brown here again. And Joe says, What up, JB and go Dogs? So he's going for the Dogs in this one. Okay. Okay, but right now the poll is leading Alabama so far in this one. So we got 4 votes in this one, 3 for Alabama, 1 for UGA. Keep the votes coming in. And we've got Edward Jones in the building. And every time Edward shows up, I guarantee it's going to be a great game. This is how you know the game is going to end up being within 4 or 5 points in terms of the final score. When this guy shows up, best believe it's going to be one heck of a game. How are you doing, Edward? I hope all is well. Let's see, Brandon says good. Meanwhile, Bama out of the shotgun. Milrow throwing it up there. Incomplete. He got hit while he threw that one. So already trying to take a deep shot early, and that one got hit there. Incomplete. Luckily, it's just incomplete. Because you get hit like that by someone like that. And, I mean, hey, that ball right there, you're lucky the safety was just off and away from that ball. That could have been a turnover in the first play, and that was not what you would have needed there. But here we go, 2nd and 10. From their own 35-yard line, receiver goes in motion, shotgun formation. Feeds it to the back, trying to bust it to the where the left tackle's at, and he's going to pick up about 2 yards on the carry there. So that's going to bring up 3rd down. Let's see, Brady says fully focused on this game. He says it's too big to pass on, Edward says, I just might eat red Christmas sugar cookies since these teams are both red. Not a bad idea. Braden says, no red hoodie, come on, JB. And so JB totally forgot about that one, Braden. All right, 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 here for Alabama. Can they get a first down here and extend this drive? Again, that was Rodale Williams there who had the carry on that one. Shotgun formation. Gets the snap in the pocket. Looking. On the move. Brought down here for the sack. And that's huge. UGA there forcing them to have to punt the ball here, setting the tone early in this one. And so Bama will end up going 3 and out. Wow. Edward says, I'm good. I'm happy my Longhorns won the Big 12 championship. It wasn't just a win, Edward. It wasn't just a win. It was a dominating win. Oklahoma State looked like they should have stayed at home. There was a lot of decisions that Oklahoma State made in that one that had JB questioning, especially in the second half, in the 3rd quarter, when they continuously ran the ball, even though it wasn't working, and didn't even try until late in the 4th quarter to try to pass it. And the punt, oh, wow, what a nice roll that does inside the 20 there before it goes out of bounds. So now we'll get to see UGA come out offensively, and let's see what Carson Beck and the offense has in store here as the quest for the three-peat continues. Can UGA do it this year? We're going to find out. We've already got 6 votes in the poll right now. Bama leading the poll at 67% right now, but hey, let's keep the votes coming in. Some people say every time JB streams an Alabama game, Bama loses. We'll see if JB is the jinx or not. Kenneth says you need to get that red hat. And so I'll get a red hat, all right. It looks something similar to like Mario or something like that, Super Mario. Edward says, LOL. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. First play offensively, fakes it to the back. Beck throws it, gets it completed. And that's Brock Bowers, and he is moving. He is moving, takes on the contact, takes it all the way to almost their 40-yard line. So right off the bat there, they went ahead and fed it to their star tight end. It didn't wait very long to get the football there. First offensive play, and he picks up 22 yards there on the play. Brock Bowers here. And in a game like this, you got to know where he's at. You got to know where he's at. So 1st down, UGA. Let's see what they call here. Again, 1st quarter with about 12 minutes and 50 seconds to go here in this one. First offensive drive here of the game for the Georgia Bulldogs. All right, receiver goes in motion. Shotgun formation here. Beck looking to throw. Gets his receiver all by himself. Has some space here. Taking on the contact, and he's going to pick up about a good 14, 15 yards on that play. And another 1st down for UGA. So back-to-back passing plays, back-to-back 1st downs. And they're already lined up again. Fakes it to the back. Beck. I'm sorry, they're showing the replay there. I was like, man, that was fast, but they're showing the replay there. Braden says Brock Bowers. All right, so now they toss it to the back on the left side here, and he is going to pick up about 4 yards on the play. So right now, this offense, they're moving it. They're moving it so far early in this one. Carson Beck, 2 of 2 for 37 yards on this drive. And Evers picked up 5 yards in that carry. Now we're looking at 2nd and 5 here from the Bama 41-yard line. So that's right, already in Bama territory. But let's see what they do with it. Here in the shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. 20 seconds right now to play clock. Let's see what they do. And be sure to cast your vote if you haven't already and let us know who's going to win this one. Let us know in that poll question. Back goes in motion. Back. Gonna throw it to him. Gets the completion. Takes on the contact. He's about a yard shy of that first down marker. Picked up 5 yards on the play. So now 3rd and short coming up. And that's what you want if you're UGA. You make a 3rd and short right there. You make life so much more easier. They lead the nation on 3rd down conversion percentage. In that time, quarterback keeps himself in a quarterback keeper and picks up the first down here for the Bulldogs. So already get a couple of first downs here early in this first drive. And winning the battle at the line of scrimmage. You win that battle, you will win this game if you win that battle. Again, Carson Beck, that was 2 yards there on the quarterback keeper. To the Bama 35-yard line. Quarterback up under center here. 2 receivers, 2 tight ends, 1 back. Play fake. Bootlegging. Throws it. Gets the completion there near the sideline. Excellent throw, excellent catch. And that's McConley there with the catch. And yet another first down. UGA, they are moving right now. And that's Lad McConley. He picked up 15 yards there. And now we've got 1st and 10 at the Bama 20-yard line. They are putting on a clinic right now, moving this ball. And Carson Beck, he is on fire so far. They're going to feed it to the back here. The back off the right tackle. He'll pick up about 3 yards there on the carry. 10 minutes to go here in the first quarter. And again, right now, the score's still 0-0. But this is the first drive offensively here for the Bulldogs. And what a drive it is so far. 6 plays, 63 yards, and about 3 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock. And that was Kendall Milton with his first carry of the game, 3 yards. He remains in the backfield. And look at that. Throughout the regular season, scored on 58% of their drives. So this is a team that knows how to score. Shotgun again. Gives it to the back. Oh, my goodness. Look at the hole there. And that's going to be a touchdown already. Bulldogs with a touchdown. Made it look easy on that drive. Kendall Milton there, 17 yards. They ran between the right guard and right tackle. And oh, my goodness. He was barely touched. Was he touched? I might need to see a replay to see if he was touched or not. But my goodness, that was easy. Let's see. Was he even touched on that play? Let's see. So after getting that one, oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. He wasn't even touched. He wasn't even touched using the end zone. Wow. Wow. Braden could have scored that touchdown. Wow. And you look at the balance there. 4 run plays, 4 pass plays, mixing it up, finished in the end zone, and now the PAT attempt is up, and it's good. So the Bulldogs strike first in this one, and they're up 7-0. So when we come back, we'll see what Alabama does here in their second offensive possession of the game here in the first quarter with 9 minutes, 31 seconds to go, and UGA up 7-0. Braden says that was quick. You best believe that was quick. That was quick, all right. Absolutely. Wow. But now we're at the commercial, so now's the perfect time here, if you haven't done so already, to go ahead and cast your vote in the poll and let us know who's going to win this game. Will it be Alabama or will it be UGA? You guys let us know. We typically do a great job here on the poll. I know that we've got to be hovering above 92% in terms of being right in the poll. So let's see if we can get those votes in here today and see if that gives us any indication in terms of who's going to win this game. But right now, UGA, they struck first. But can Bama respond here? They're going to have to. They're going to have to respond. Let's see. RC on Aces. What's good with ya? And he says, JV, I'm in the building. What's good, man? And said, you already know. You already know. One of the most highly anticipated conference championship games here on the block today. And we're here for it. We're here for it. And already UGA went down there and put on a clinic. Carson Beck, 4 of 4 for 57 yards there. No incompletions. And then on the ground, they were just as effective on the ground as they were through in the air. Wow. Wow. Bama's going to come up with something for that. They got to. RC says, Georgia ain't even here to play no games. And so, yes, they probably was watching the Texas game in the locker room and said, you know what? We want to come out and show the rub that we can come out and end it just as fast. Just as fast. Wow. Again, both of these teams undefeated in conference play throughout the regular season. Again, I said conference play. I know Alabama did lose to Texas, and that's a topic for discussion right there. Should they be able to win and stuff like that? You know, and it comes down to Bama versus Texas. But UGA went out there, scored that first touchdown. Whoo! RC says, Braden and JB, yes, you said, my Lady Hawkeyes cleaned up nice with a 99-65 victory today. A chill game today, a rout. You loved it. You loved it. One thing about blowouts, we love blowouts when it's our team. But if it's somebody else's team, not so much. But for our team, we love blowouts. That's for sure. That's for sure. Oh, man, but 8 plays, 83 yards, 3 minutes and 50 seconds off the clock there for UGA. Let's see how Bama responds here in the first quarter. 9 minutes, 31 seconds to go. Still, obviously, tremendous amount of time. So let's see what Bama does this time out. Again, I feel like Jalen Milroe is going to be the kind of game that he's going to try to use his legs a lot more. All right, kickoff on the way. All right, no return here. So with no return, let's see what they do this time out. All right, so while we have a minute, do you guys believe that with the victory that we've seen today from Texas, that they are one of the Final Four to get in? You guys let us know. Are they one of the Final Four to get in? Braden says, yep, they blew them out, RC. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. They're going to feed it to the back up the middle. And fighting forward there, gets a little friendly push there from his lineman. Picks up about a good 6 yards in the play, and that's Williams with the carry. Williams getting the start here because Jason's not playing today. So now we got 2nd and 4 coming up here for Bama offensively. 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter with UGA up 7-0. They're going to go 4 receivers, 1 back. Back goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Milroe in the pocket. He's looking. He has time. All kinds of time, actually, but still incomplete. You get that much time, man, you got to find a way. You got to find a way. Braden says, yep, they're better than Florida State. And so Braden says they're better than Florida State. JB agrees with that. JB agrees with that, especially without their quarterback. But will the committee have the nerve, if Florida State goes out there and wins and they're undefeated, will the committee have the nerve to put Texas over an undefeated Florida State team and basically penalize them for not having their quarterback? Will the committee go that far? Who knows what the committee's thinking? JB doesn't know what the committee's thinking. All right, 3rd down and 4 from their own 31-yard line. Got to get this first down. You don't want UGA to get the ball back right now. Milroe going deep, overthrew everybody. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. That's going to bring out the punt unit in this one. So here in the first quarter, 8 minutes and 46 seconds to go. UGA up 7-0, and they get another stop, and they're going to force UGA to punt the ball. RC says, JB, wait, you saying Texas? Can Texas be a final team? And what does Texas rank? You think so, though? Texas is currently ranked, I believe, 7. I think they're currently ranked 7. That's why I posed the question. If they were higher, I feel like the win that they have today, they should be in. But you look at the teams ahead of them, somebody has to move out in order for Texas to move in. So that's really the thing. That's what has to happen. All right, fair catch from his own 12-yard line. That's what UGA will take over for their second offensive possession. And, of course, the first time out there, they came away with 7 points. We'll see what happens this time out. Let's see. Braden says missed them. And so, yeah, missed them badly. Missed them badly on that one. Right now, offensively, Bama's got to get in the rhythm. They got to get a couple first downs here, get into the rhythm here offensively if they're going to, get back and we'll start to move the ball here. Because right now, Milroe 0 for 3, 0 yards. This is not the kind of team that you want to spot them some 14, 21 points and expect for that to change. Let's see. Braden says, well, they didn't penalize Ohio State in 2014. Well, Braden, that was 2014. That was 2014. A lot of things have changed since then. They may not have penalized us back in 2014 and stuff like that, to be honest. But, I mean, hey, you got a good point there, but that was back in 2014. The committee changes every single year. Every single year. Let's see. RC says, JB is the committee, the judge, period. Yeah, put JB up there. Put me up there. You said, I was going to guess Texas was number 7, but I thought I was going to be wrong. And so, yeah, they're number 7. Let's see. RC says Michigan if they slaughter Iowa. And so, oh yeah, Michigan is going to be in, just getting away with a win. That's enough for Michigan. So let's just assume things go how they're supposed to go with Michigan. So you got Michigan, you've got Washington. And so based upon how the game is going right now, UGA, of course, if they win, that'll be UGA as well. And so assuming that those scenarios play out, it comes down to Florida State, in which Florida State, to me, they've already lost their quarterback and stuff like that. And then especially if the game looks close against Louisville, if it looks close, which is going to look close and stuff like that, it's going to be tough for the committee to just go ahead and just leapfrog them and penalize them if they go out there and win like that. But at the same time, do we really want to see Florida State go against UGA or go against Michigan in this capacity as they are right now without their quarterback? That's something that we have to ask ourselves. I know it'd be a better matchup if we saw like Texas and all like that go against a team like UGA or something like that. That'd be a more exciting matchup for me personally than if I see Florida State in their current form go against them. But that's my opinion. The committee has their own opinion and stuff like that. How do you penalize a team that went undefeated throughout the regular season? Because the difference back in 2014 when Cardale Jones took over against Wisconsin in the Big Ten championship game, the Buckeyes blew out Wisconsin. I don't remember the final score. I know Wisconsin had 0 and the Buckeyes had more than 40-something points, but it was a straight-out blowout in which Cardale Jones showed that he can light it up in that game. So that was important. So if Florida State's to go in there, I feel like their quarterback has to be a big part of why they win. It's got to go out there and look the part out there. That would really help solidify and make the committee feel more confident about that decision. Braden says he'd rather see Ohio State in the playoffs than Florida State. Well, if that's the case, Florida State, better luck next year if that's the case, because we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere with Kyle McCord. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 13 here for UGA. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Receiver goes in motion. Gets the snap. Fakes to the back. Back. Looking. Back. Has time. Now he's on the move. Uh-oh, pressure's getting there, but he throws it. And is it going to be caught? Was that a catch? Nick Saban says no. What does the official say? Is it a catch or not? Somebody let JB know. Oh, that's incomplete. That's incomplete. Got excited there for no reason. Clearly incomplete. All right, so that is incomplete. All right, so now we've got 3rd and 13. So this is the chance right now. If you're Alabama, you've got to be able to generate some pressure here on back. You have to do it here on 3rd and 13. Cannot let them get this first down. This is a great opportunity to possibly get good field position as well. But they get the snap. Back, looking, back, goes over the middle. Incomplete. Incomplete. He was targeting Brock Bowers on that one, but it's incomplete. And that will bring out the punt unit. Let's see. Braden says 59-0 is the final score. Yeah, if you win like that, Braden, yeah, you've earned your way. You've earned your way. You've earned your way. If you go out there and win like that. Because Cardale Jones, he caught fire. Because at that time, we had that wide receiver, Devin Smith. Devin Smith was one heck of a deep threat. You might have never heard of him at the NFL level. Well, that's because the New York Jets ruined his career. But at the college level, he was one heck of a deep threat. And Cardale Jones, as inaccurate as he was, he had one heck of a deep ball. So those two, they caught fire. All right, punt goes out of bounds to about the 49-yard line. So we'll see where they mark him at. But that's going to be excellent field position here for Alabama. So an opportunity to try to go out there and possibly tie this one up. Let's see what Nick Saban's squad having company here. You've seen the growing confidence in Jalen Milroe all season long. At the beginning of the season, I remember against South Florida when they benched him and almost threw that game away, but they've continued to get more and more confidence in him. He can use his legs and stuff. He's got a nice deep ball as well. And we saw the clutch throw that he made against Auburn and stuff like that in the clutch. So let's see what they do this time out. I appreciate that, though, Braden. That's right. 59-0 is the final score there. Absolutely. Let's see. RC says, JB, you mean the New York Rex messed up his career? And so they got him good. They got him good. They got him good. Absolutely. You know what? He's not the first Buckeye whose career they messed up and all like that. They messed up quite a few. Messed up quite a few. So I always hope that my guys avoid going to the Jets. But Garrett Wilson seems to be okay despite the fact no quarterback whatsoever. But again, we're currently at the commercial. Still first quarter, 7 minutes and 31 seconds to go. We've got 13 votes right now in the poll. We still got plenty of time here. Let's see if we can exceed 20 votes here in the poll before the end of the first quarter. So go ahead, light it up, cast your vote. Also, go ahead and press a like as well. The YouTube algorithm, they do a good job of picking up, like which channels are getting more, likes, and that puts it in front of more people. So therefore, we'd have more people come and join us. So that would be tremendous. Braden says, okay, if Florida State blows out Louisville, I would put them in, but if it's close, then no. I think that's fair. I think that's fair because if it's a defensive game where it's just like low scoring and they win like 16-13, or I'll say 19-16, if it's an unimpressive win against Louisville, which we just saw Louisville lose to Kentucky. We just saw them lose to Kentucky, and we know Kentucky cannot contend with Georgia. They can't contend with Bama. They can't contend with the big dogs in that conference. So the team that just lost to them, if they go out there and Florida State barely beats them, that tells me Florida State is not, and it's not Florida State's fault. Their quarterback got hurt. That's not their fault. But at the same time, we got to be real. If it's the committee's job to put the 4 best teams at the time that they, have it, then that has to be taken into consideration. All right, here we go, 1st and 10. And so Jalen Milroe, he's going to keep it himself. What did JB say? I say he's going to take off and do some things with his legs. So picked up 9 yards there on the run. 2nd and 1 coming up here from the UGA 42-yard line. Excellent job. And with Jace McClellan not playing today, they're going to have to use a little bit more of Jalen Milroe on the ground tonight and keep this Bulldogs defense honest. 2nd and 1, shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, and they're going to head to the back up the middle. Who gets the first down? Excellent job there. Picked up about 5 yards on the play. Braden says, okay, if Florida State blows out, I already read that one. Okay, bet. Again, we've got 13 votes in the poll so far. First quarter, 6 minutes and 38 seconds to go remaining in the first quarter. Georgia up 7-0. But Bama just picked up the first down. Again, this drive started off with great field position, so now they got to capitalize on it. Shifting the formation. Trips top of the formation. 1 receiver top of the screen. Shotgun here. Gives it to the back. Up the middle. And Williams, he's going to be about a yard shy. Actually, that's Miller on the carry. So Miller, his first carry of the game. About a yard or 2 shy of that first down marker. And that time, great job there by the offensive line winning their battles in that one. So now we've got 2nd and 2. Again in the shotgun, Milroe. Has time, on the move, looking. Now he's got to avoid somebody, keeps his footing here. And he's going to go ahead and run and pick up the first down here. So another first down here for Alabama. All right, 14 votes in, and Bama leading the poll here at 57%, UGA 43%. Okay, so right now Bama leading the poll. All right, and that was a 3-yard pickup. Jalen Milroe today, 3 carries for 7 yards so far in this one. 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. All right, here in the gun. Milroe keeps it himself again. And he's trying to get to the edge here. Gets pushed out of bounds at about the 19-yard line. So Jalen Milroe picked up about 8 yards on the play. So right now, Alabama, they're starting to find their groove here. They're getting comfortable, and Milroe, he is getting it done using his legs. So between him and the running back here, they are finding ways to get it done on the ground. Again, Milroe still doesn't have a passing yard so far yet in this one, 0 for 3 through the air, but they're getting it done on the ground. 2nd and 3. Feeds it to the back, but bad decision because he's going to lose yards on the play, and that's where you have to find a way to perhaps try to do a play fake and maybe pass that ball or something like that because UGA is just, if they know it's coming, they can get there. Excellent job there by 52. He just beat his block, got in the backfield, and made it happen. All right, so now 3rd and 9 after that play. So on plays like this is where Jalen Milroe's got to make plays on 3rd and long. So far today, 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions. Got to get a 3rd down conversion here. Let's see what happens. Gets it out of the shotgun. Milroe moving. Throws it up there. Oh, incomplete. That would have been one heck of an attempt had he been able to try to wheel that one in. But that's incomplete. So now it's going to bring up 4th down here and should bring out the field goal unit. All right, 15 votes in. All right, so it's getting a bit closer here on the poll. Bama up 53% on the poll. Meanwhile, UGA is up 7-0 so far in this one, and Will Richards going to come out for the field goal attempt. Now, he's missed 3 of his last 6 field goal attempts, which is so not like him. But this is 43 yards. Kick is up, and oh, he just got that one in. Just got that one in. I thought he was going to miss it there, but he just got that one in. That's big. So he's got the most in FBS history for 533 career points. Wow. That's impressive. That's impressive. He gives his team 3 points in this one. So our score right now, UGA 7, Bama 3. And we're at the commercial here. Braden says Mercedes-Benz Stadium is amazing. And so, oh yeah, JB's been there. They've been there about 2 times. Been there about 2 times so far, and all like that. So, oh yeah, tremendous. Especially once you're inside, it's just beautiful, beautiful. Great investment there. Great investment. If only they can get a football team to match the beauty of the stadium, but stadium-wise, they got it. Let's see. Braden says nice. Okay, bet. 16 votes in. Okay, 1 more for Bama. Okay, 56% say Bama here. 44% say Georgia. Okay, 16 votes. We're still in the first quarter, 3 minutes and 43 seconds to go. Again, UGA up 7-3. Bama just tacked on 3 points there. And now when they come back, they'll be kicking the ball off. So we still got time to try to see if we can get to 20 votes in the first quarter. That'll be a nice goal to hit. I remember No Sean Marino. I remember that. Him, Matthew Stafford back in the day. Oh, man. I think that was the year that they started off ranked number 1 that year, but ended up losing like 5 games that year. Braden says Purdue lost to Northwestern last night. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Maybe they'll go ahead and graduate that kid now, that center that Purdue has. It's about time because I'm tired of every year we having to deal with him. He's a problem. All right, Bama kicks things off. All right, no return. All right, so let's see what UGA does this time out here. Of course, they want to rekindle what they did in the first drive. Get back to that because that was working the last time out there. They was pretty deep in their own territory. So we'll see what they do now if they're starting off in their own 25. All right, you're in the shotgun, trips bottom of formation, 1 receiver top of the screen, receiver goes in motion. Feeds it to the back, Between the center and right guard, going to pick up 6 yards on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 4 from the UGA 31-yard lines. Braden says also Marquette lost to Wisconsin today. Word? I seen that matchup. I didn't even know that Wisconsin won. Okay, bet. How's Wisconsin squad looking so far this year, Braden, in your humble opinion? All right, but here we go in the shotgun against 2nd and 4, first quarter, 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go. UGA up 7-3. Feeds it to the back again, trying to find a hole there and just fights forward for maybe a yard or 2 on the play, but 3rd down coming up, 3rd and short. So we got 3rd and 2 coming up. Yeah, and that time he's just trying to find a hole there. With all those big boys in front of you there, all he can do is just move his feet forward and pick up what he can. All right, so we got 3rd and 2 here in the first quarter with 2 minutes and 32 seconds to go. All right, back goes in motion. Now we're looking at 5 wide here from the shotgun. Timeout call. Braden says they're better than they were last year. And so, well, improvement's good. Improvement's good. All right, 17 votes in, and Bama still leading the poll, this time at 59%. So I see a lot of Bama votes coming in so far here. Okay. If it comes down to Bama or Texas to get in that final spot, if it comes down to that, who do you guys think gets the nod in that scenario? Bama or Texas, if it comes down to those 2 teams? And in this scenario, Florida State loses or either wins so unimpressively that it doesn't matter. You guys let JB know your thoughts there. And also let JB know your 4 teams you got getting in. We're getting closer and closer to finding out who those teams will possibly be. What we do know that we didn't know last time is that Washington will be in there. I assume Michigan will be in there as well. So the rest of it, we're going to find out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure tonight I'm going to be paying attention to that Florida State game because I need to see for myself how does Florida State look in that matchup. I need to know how Florida State looks because the eye test really is going to matter a lot for Florida State right now. Okay, here we go. 3rd and 2. Making adjustments here on the line. Trips to the bottom of formation. Going to toss to the back, and Edwards looking for something, but all he finds is a swarm of Bama defenders around him. 4th down coming up, and so he lost a yard on the play. And you can see the crowd there. They are feeding off of that. Wow. What a big-time stop. It's not every day you see this UGA offense get stuff like that on 3rd and short. Braden says stopped. All right, 4th and 3 coming up. 1:50 left to go here in the first, and we've got the punt unit right now for UGA. All right, punt's on the way. Fair catch symbol. Caught from his own 8-yard line. And that's where Bama will take over. So our score right now, UGA 7, Bama 3. All right, 18 votes, so another vote coming in here for Bama. Okay, 61% favoring Alabama in the poll. Okay. We clearly got a favorite in this one. And it's so tough to determine how the committee's going to go by because I feel like the committee is giving themselves so many outs to where they can change it if need be. And so, all right, but here we go for Alabama. Shotgun here. Feeds it to the back. Oh, my, look at that. And he's going to pick up the first down, picked up about 12 yards on the play, takes it all the way to the 20-yard line there. And that was Williams on the carry there for Alabama. Nice run there. So it gives them a fresh new set of downs. He's got 3 carries today for 21 yards so far in this one. Again, Bama trailing right now 7-3. They're going to run the ball again, this time off the right guard, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards on the carry. So Williams right now running hard. That's a great sign if you're Bama. Okay. About 7-8 yards there. All right, we've got 20 votes in here. Okay, so that one came in for UGA. Okay, keep the votes coming in. 50 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. Again, UGA up 7-3, but Bama with the football. Fakes it to the back. Milroe, looking. Milroe throws it. Back, gets it. That's the first completion for him of the game. He stepped out of bounds there. Lucky for them, he stepped out of bounds there. But he did get the completion there. Nice pickup and a first down. Fresh new set of downs to work with here for Alabama. All right, so what a game we have. Kirby Smart versus Nick Saban once again. And as always, so much on the line. And that reception by Williams, that was for 9 yards. So Milroe so far 1 of 5 for 9 yards. They can run out the rest of this quarter. Here, let's see if that's what they opt to do. They decide to run one more play. And Milroe, oh, he almost threw a pick. He almost threw a pick. That time he faked it to the back, looked like he was going to run, pulled back, threw it, and almost threw an interception there. Sometimes it is better just to go ahead and run out the quarter. That was just a tremendous job there by the safety. On the replay there, I see why he made that throw, but still tremendous effort there by the safety. So that's the end of the first, but before this quarter concludes, the referee threw a penalty. So we're going to find out what exactly the referee's talking about here. I have not had to mention the refs too much in the first quarter, so hopefully the rest of the game remains that way. Ooh, another receiver right there on the offense there. So, oh, wow. Braden says that was close. Yeah, a little too close right there. A little too close right there. All right, and again, that's the end of the first quarter in this one. And so, RC says Staccato, Texas. Yes. I'm sorry, Texaco, Texas. Let's see. RC says, JB, how you doing, bro? And so I am doing good. I am doing good. Thank you so much. I am doing good. Just enjoying all of these games today. I tell you what, though, after this, obviously we'll have bowl season and stuff like that. But, man, to think that college football season is like teams are getting eliminated. Some teams, you know, like they're playing their last games, already played their last games. And so insane to think that the season for college football is almost done. Absolutely. But JB is doing good. Meanwhile, since we're at the commercial right now, let's see. SMU, they're tied over Tulane right now, 7-7. They're in the first quarter playing that one. All right, Appalachian State and Troy, they're 0-0 in the second quarter. Very defensive game there. Okay. And again, when we come back, it'll be the start of the second quarter. And we've got 21 votes in the poll right now. 57% believe that Alabama's going to win. 43% believe that UGA will win this game. UGA currently leads right now 7-3. But Alabama, they seem to be figuring stuff out offensively, particularly on the ground. And so we'll see what happens when we return here. Will they be faced with a 2nd and 10 opportunity here from their own 37-yard line? But yes, this one is going to be a fight. All right, so currently right now at the commercial still. Let's see. Braden says, I wonder where Black Medicine is. Oh man, if we're gonna see him come through on a stream where his team is playing, his team may have to be up double digits. They may have to be up double digits with no time for the other team to come back and stuff like that. So if we're gonna see an appearance there, but don't bet on it right now. Don't bet on it right now. So, oh man, but I know he's watching definitely. He's watching the game there for sure. All right, start of the second quarter. And again, UGA up 7-3, but Bama with the football. And let's see what they continue to do here on this drive here. And the SEC championship game with so much on the line. From their own 36, Milrow in the pocket. Throws it over the middle, gets the completion. Makes a guy miss. Still running, pushed out at about the 44-yard line of UGA. What a play. But there is a penalty. There is a penalty here. All right, officials, we're seeing too much. Aiden says shaking his head, shaking his head. Ooh, face mask there. That's a face mask penalty, so that's going to tack on some more yards right there. And the replay clearly shows that. So, wow. That's massive. That's massive. So not only do you get the big play, you add on more yards there with a 15-yard penalty with a face mask there. So now they're looking at 1st and 10 at the UGA 29-yard line. Can Bama take the lead here on this drive? They're leading our poll right now with 22 votes at 55%. Can they take the lead in the game? They hand the ball. Williams running hard. Picks up about 8.5 yards on that one. Call it 9 yards. So now 2nd and 1 coming up here from the UGA 20-yard line. So far in this drive, 6 plays, 72 yards, and over 2 minutes in terms of time of possession taken off the clock so far in this drive. And Rodell Williams, he's got 5 carries, 37 yards. Now they try to snap this one quickly and run it, but he's not going to get any yards on that one. So 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 1. Wow. Again, that was a carry for no gain on the play. And Bama trailing right now 7-3. Now here, looks like they tried a quarterback keeper. Let's see what the officials mark it, but at first glance, let's see what they mark him at. Looks short to me. That happened real fast. But they snapped that ball real fast. UGA crowded that middle, and there was no push. There was no push. It was just guys stumbling. So, wow, 4th down, 4th and 1. You play to win the game, so I feel like you got to go for it here. But what do? Quarterback sneak didn't work on that play. Let's see what they do. RC says, JB, Caitlin Clark, final stat line, 24 points, 11 assists, and 8 rebounds. And for some college players, that's their ultimate career night. LOL, facts. They straight facts. Meanwhile, they gave the ball there to the back, and they picked up the 1st down there when they needed to on 4th down. They rolled the dice, and that time, tremendous job there by the back. Excellent job there. And it was Williams there who's getting a heavy workload today, showing that he's fully capable of handling all the extra duties here. Picked up 3 yards there. So now we got 1st and 10 from the UGA 18-yard line. 9 plays, 74 yards, over 3 minutes and 35 seconds in terms of time possession off the clock. Looking to try to get their first touchdown of the game. Feeds it to the back, up the middle. And Miller's going to pick up about 5 yards, but there is a penalty. Referees are starting to get a little trigger happy with these penalties here. Let's see what they call. All right, so it's going to be a holding call there against the offense. And they're going to call number 77, Roberts, here with the holding thing. RC says, seasons come and they go. Man, that's why I keep telling Caitlin Clark fans such as myself, enjoy every moment because you never know when she's going to go to the WNBA and leave Iowa. Yes, you have got to enjoy them and stuff like that as they are there. Excellent point. Excellent point. All right, here we go. 1st and 20 here after the penalty for holding. So now they're at the UGA 28-yard line. Milrow looking. Going to throw it to the back. It's a completion, but Miller, he is going to take it in all the way for a touchdown. Wow. So what looked like was going to hurt their drive ends up propelling them there to throw the ball for a touchdown. And now Bama has taken the lead in this one after the 28-yard touchdown catch by Jam Miller. Wow. Just throw it to the back and let him do the work. And that time, UGA just totally forgot about him. Wow. Wow. So now they're up 9-7. PAT attempts about to come out here shortly. Let's see if they can make it 10-7. And that's exactly what they do. So 10-7 is the score right now. Bama up on UGA. Edwards says, Bama touchdown. And so, wow. How about that? Here in the second quarter, with over 12 minutes left to go here before the half. And it's Bama that's up 10-7. We'll see how UGA responds when they come back. But really, that first drive that UGA had was gold. But since then, it's time to wake up here and try to go out there and score again. But man, what a game. I told you we were going to be in for a good one. I told you we were going to be in for a good one. But wow, look at that. And we're just early second quarter. Early second quarter. Let's see. RC says, even when Caitlin leaves Iowa, I'm going to still cover Caitlin and Iowa. Just going to have to buckle down, strap myself for an extra work. Although luckily WNBA and NCAA don't play the same time. And so I understand that, RC, completely. Completely. All right, and again, we're at the commercial here in this one. So comparing these two teams, Carson Beck, he's 5 of 7 for 54 yards through the air. Jalen Milrow, he is 3 of 8 for 55 yards through the air himself and a passing touchdown. On the ground for these two teams, UGA leading rusher is Milton, and he's got 2 carries for 20 yards and a rushing touchdown, while Williams for Bama, he's got 7 carries for 40 yards so far in this one. Receiving-wise, Brock Bowers, 2 catches, 20 yards. And as for Alabama, Miller now has that 28-yard touchdown catch, and he is the leading receiver right now for Alabama. Let's see. RC says they might scratch again right here. And so we will see. We will see. All right, so we've got our 24th vote in. And so, okay, so Poland is still leading Bama right now at 54%. UGA at 46%. And again, if you're watching and you haven't cast your vote for who you think is going to win this game, now's the perfect time. We just saw Bama take the lead, but we're going to go ahead and say UGA come in and see what they can do offensively here. Again, the quest for a three-peat. UGA wants it. I know they want this one bad. The fan base, they want it and stuff like that. But Bama, they want to return back to the mountaintop now, and they would love to return the favor to UGA, the pain that they felt the last couple of years. Let's see who comes out on top on this one. Kickoff on the way. No return here. Again, second quarter with 12 minutes and 4 seconds to go. All right, let's see what Beck and the offense have in store for us here. Yeah, the last 2 drives have not been Very effective. And now they're coming out to change that. They shift formations here. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. Receiver goes in motion from their own 25-yard line. Gets it, tosses it to the back to the right side. Trying to bounce it outside. Takes it under contact, picks up about 5 yards on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 5 coming up here for UGA offensively with under 12 minutes to go here before the half. All right, so 2nd and 6. Lines up in the shotgun again. Beck gets the snap. Feeds it to the back again, fighting forward, but he's going to be at least 2 yards shy of that first down marker. 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 2. So what a matchup. Who is going to be the SEC champion? All right, Bama fans, they're rising to the occasion here. They want to stop. They want to stop. Let's see if UGA gets the first down or will this Bama defense win. We will see. But on 3rd and 2, they feed it to the back. In the back, he's going to pick up the first down. That time, he just ran it up the middle there, took on the contact, and fought for those yards. And that was Edwards on the carry there. Picked up 4 yards on the play, all the way to the UGA 36-yard line. So now freshman center downs to work with. 1st and 10 coming up from the 36-yard line. And RC says Bama drops the hammer. And so I like it. The Bama hammer. Okay. RC is on it. All right, 10 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. Again, Bama up 10-7. UGA with the football. Receiver goes in motion. Face it to the back. Beck in the pocket. Beck throws it in the middle. Gets the completion. Shakes off the first guy before he's brought down about the 42-yard line here of Bama. So that's a big-time first down play there. And again, picked up 22 yards there by Rosamie Jackson. RC says now Georgia got to respond again. And let's see how they do respond. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter. Bama up 10-7, but UGA on the move. In the shotgun. Beck. Gonna throw it. Gets the completion near the sideline, and he goes to the bounce about a good 4 yards shy of that first down marker, 4 or 5 yards. And that time he hit Bell. Excellent route. All right, so now we're looking at 2nd and 4. So 2nd and 4, shotgun here. 2 receivers top of the screen. 1 goes in motion. All right, here in the shotgun. Feeds it to Edwards, and Edwards. Oh, nice crease there. And he's going to pick up the first down. Picked up 5 yards. He needed 4. He got him 5. And that's a first down with under 9 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. And again, Bama's up 10-7, but UGA just picked up the first down, and they're on the move. They are on the move. Speaking of move, we've got 25 votes in right now, so be sure to go ahead and cast your vote here if you haven't done so already, and let us know. This game right here looks like it could literally go either way, so you guys go ahead and let us know where do you stand here. Let's see, RC says, JB, what do you think about Arch? And so, well, I'll have to see this man actually play and stuff like that, but I know this. He's getting paid a lot. He's getting paid a lot, and the hype is there. I got to see if he lives up to the hype, though. Meanwhile, Beck going deep. Woo, that looked dangerous right there. I thought that was about to be a pick for a second, but it's incomplete. It's incomplete. Anytime a DB goes up like that, you can only hold your breath there, but he felt like he had a shot at that ball, but it's incomplete. But, yeah, I mean, Arch, I feel like he'll have a good career and stuff like that, and he's definitely what they're going to need, you know, another year or 2 down the road. So I feel like when his number is called, he'll be ready. He'll be ready. All right, 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line here of Bama. Fakes it to the back, reverses on that one, and the receiver's going to pick up about a good 3-4 yards there, about 4 yards. 8 minutes to go here in the 2nd quarter. UGA trying to line up fast here. Again, this is third down here, 3rd and 7. And again, they're trying to get at least the first down here. They're at the Bama 28-yard line. All right, so now changing the play, making sure the protection is correct here as Bama is showing that they might send one up the middle. Let's see if they do. 5 seconds here. They send 4. Beck in the pocket. He's going to run. And Beck picks up the first down before he slides down. Smart play there by Beck. And he's going to pick up at least about 9 yards on the play. Keeping it himself. Oh, wow, look at that. 26 votes in, and we are all tied. All tied at 50% each. You guys go ahead and keep them votes coming in. Keep them votes coming in right now because this could literally go either way. So make your vote count. All right, 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. So UGA, they're feeling it right now in this drive. Now they're going to shift formations. Beck's up under center this time. 2 tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back in the backfield. Feeds it to the back. And Milton's going to get back to the line of scrimmage there. No gain on the play. That's going to make it 2nd and 10 here in the second quarter. About 6 minutes and 40 seconds to go. All right, so 2nd and 10 here in the second quarter with 6 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Again, Bama up 10-7. UGA with the football here inside of the 20. So in the red zone. Feeds it to the back, in the back. Oh, he's going to get brought down here. It's going to be a loss of 2 yards on the play. So Milton, it just ain't happening right there. It just ain't happening. Now we got a 3rd and long situation coming up in the crowd. They're behind Bama here, trying to give them that support here to get a stop on 3rd down. So this is big. This is big. This is a big 3rd down here. You want to make sure you call your best play here. You want to be sure to call your best play. Let's see. Second quarter, 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Shotgun formation here from the 21-yard line of Bama. Beck gets it. Beck feeling the rush. And they got him. They got him for the sack. They got him for the sack. And Braden says sacked on the play. Got him for the sack here in the second quarter. And now it's 5 minutes and 22 seconds to go. That's going to make them bring out the field goal unit here. Wow. Big time play. And that time he beat his man. Look at him. Look at him. 71. He just couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle it. Just got outpowered there. So now, Woodring's going to come out there. Made his last 16 attempts. Let's see if he can make this number 17. A 45-yard field goal attempt. All right, let's see what the referees are saying here. Referees are getting a little too involved in this one. Ooh, false start there on the offense. Is going to back them up. Okay. Wow. Wow. That's big. That's big. That's big. Because now you just backed them up 5 yards. And from this range right here, that's big. That's big. Wow. So now on 4th and 23. A bit further of a field goal attempt here. Let's see if he can make it from 50 yards out. Kick is up, and the kick is no good. Those 5 yards made all the difference, and he missed the field goal. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. He doinked it. Missed it. That's huge. So all the hard work on that drive, all the momentum on that drive, and he missed it. And sadly, I don't think that would have happened if it wasn't for that penalty there that moved him back 5 yards there. It seems like anything within 48 yards, he's pretty much automatic. But you put him back there at 50, and it made all the difference there. Wow. So let's see if Bama can take advantage here of the missed opportunity by UGA. Again, here in the second quarter, 4 minutes and 37 seconds to go. And right now, Bama up 10-7 in this one. Wow. How about that? And so far in this one, Carson Beck, he's 8 of 11 for 85 yards passing. And for UGA, Milton's their leading rusher. He's got 6 carries for 26 yards and a rushing touchdown. And then Rosemary Jack Saint, he's their leading receiver. He's got 21 receiving yards here for UGA. As for Bama, Milrow, 3 of 8 for 56 yards and a passing touchdown. You've got Williams. He's got 7 carries on the ground for 39 yards rushing. And Miller, he's got the most receiving yards so far here for Alabama on that 26-yard touchdown catch that he had earlier, which puts him at, 28 yards. So he's the leading receiver at 28 yards there. So here we go. So let's see that vote right there. That vote gives UGA the edge here in the poll at 52% here. Okay. Every vote mattering right now in the poll. Every point's going to matter in this game. That missed field goal opportunity, will it end up costing UGA later on? Time will tell. But man, I feel like that could have been prevented if it wasn't for that penalty. RZ says, JB, you should have played quarterback. You could have been Vince Young 2.0. And so I tell you what, if that meant I would have had that contract and also graced the cover of Madden as well, it would have been a college legend, then hey, I'd have taken that. I would have taken that in a heartbeat. Absolutely. But I feel like my skill set would have been probably closer to Braxton Miller, so they probably would have converted me to some type of receiver or something like that. All right, so here we go, returning back to the action here. And after that missed field goal, we'll see what Bama does offensively as they still lead this one 10-7 here. And we're in the second quarter with 4 minutes and 37 seconds to go. Shotgun formation here from their own 31-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Bonds, the receiver, goes in motion. Gonna fake it to the back. Milrow in the pocket, taking a deep shot. Oh my goodness, he has a man, but this man had to slow down. But he was able to draw a penalty. If that ball was on the money, he would not have had to slow down. Now, luckily, they're going to get the pass interference call. But if that ball was on the money, he had his guy beat. That should have been a touchdown. He had to slow down. Look at that. He's clearly behind his guy. If that ball's on the money and it leads him, that's a touchdown. But thankfully, the receiver able to draw contact there and get the pass interference call there. 24. You got to be more heads up than that, Starks. Got to be more heads up than that. Braden says pass interference. All right, 1st and 10. Trips top of the formation. Receiver goes in motion. Feeds it to the back, up the middle. He's going to pick up about 2 yards on the play. 2nd down coming up. All right, so let's see. After that 3-yard pickup there by Williams up the middle, now we got 2nd and 7 right now at the Alabama 49-yard line. All right, here in the shotgun. And Milroe's going to keep it himself. He's got the speed here and takes on the contact. Where does his knee go down and where do they mark him at? That's the question there. But great effort there by Jalen Milroe on the ground. He said, I'll do it myself. That time, fake with the Williams. And it's not the linebacker didn't know it. It's just Milroe's just that fast. He's just that fast. They saying that he's a yard or 2 shy, about 1.5 yards. So now that's going to make it 3rd and 2. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the second. Shotgun. If you're UGA, your first thought should be, this could be a running play. 5 seconds down the play clock. Gets the snap. Feeds it to the back. And Miller gets the carry. But Miller, oh my goodness, he found a way to get a 1st down there. It was the 2nd, maybe even the 3rd effort on that play that got him that 1st down. So a fresh new set of downs to work with here for Bama. Speaking of which, we got 29 votes so far in this one. Okay, Bama leading the poll at 52% here. UGA 48%. Okay, let's see if we can get to, let's see if we can exceed 35 before we get to halftime. All right, here in the shotgun. Milroe throws it. Oh, incomplete. Had a receiver, just had to go up a little bit too high for that one. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. And that time he went up there, tried to, but man, did he have to extend on that one. Got to bring that one a little bit down, a little bit lower. And so, KK Smooth, what's good with ya? What's good with ya? And so Smooth says, roll tide. How are you? Meanwhile, Milrow fakes that one to the back. Moving in the pocket, and oh, somebody got him by the leg there for the sack. So UGA gets him there for the sack. Wow, that was fast. Like, he dove fast at that one. So now that is going to create a long situation here for 3rd down. 3rd and about 22. He lost like 12 yards on that sack. All right, and there's 1minute and 45 seconds to go here before the half. And again, right now, Bama up 10-7. But now, you're UGA. You're looking at 3rd and 21. This is an opportunity right here to get after it and try to get a stop. And Bama's going to go ahead and call their first time out of the first half. Try to discuss this play here. Wouldn't be surprised if they come out and try to run some type of screen here. But with 32 votes in the poll, we're all tied up again. I mean, who will end up dominating the poll at some point? All tied up here. JB loves it. JB loves it. We still got 1:34 to go here before halftime. But this is the pivotal 3rd down, because if you don't get this, UGA right now, they've got 2 timeouts here. So they'll have plenty of time, especially with that offense, to try to drive down there and at least try to tie this up here before the half. Again, that's assuming that UGA does not get the first, that Bama does not get the first down here on 3rd and 21. But if they can find a way to get a first down here, look out. Important timeout here for Coach Saban and company. All right, another vote came in here. This one for UGA. Okay, they're leading the poll here, 52% UGA. Okay, keep the votes coming in. We should be able to get a couple more in before we reach halftime. All right, and again, very pivotal. Who is going to have the lead entering into halftime here? And so Ghost Dog 50, what's good with you? Ghost Dog says, I'm back. And he says, Dog got to clean up their play. And so absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. But how are you doing? And so again, the SEC championship game here. And so everything on the line. And what a game we've got so far in this one. 10-7 currently is the score right now. Who's going to go out there and start to just impose their will on their opponent? But what a fight we have in this one. Both teams here committed to excellence here. They have high expectations here. And so, wow, what a game so far. What a game. All right, we're at that 35 votes mark right now. Okay, let's see if we can get the 40 votes here before the half. We still got time. All right, so here we go. 4 receivers on the play. Milrow looking, throws it, and it is. Ooh, it's caught. It's caught. I thought at one point in time the DB might have had it, but not so. Receiver was able to wrestle that one himself. Yeah, he won that battle. He won that battle. He wanted it more. He wanted it more. But that's still going to bring up 4th down. 4th and 4 from the UGA 37-yard line. So he picked up 17 yards, but was still short. And we're here in the second quarter with 1 minute and 25 seconds to go before halftime. Let's see. Ghost Dog says, I might have to eat crow tomorrow. Oh, man, Ghost Dog. Don't tell me you did what I think you did. Don't tell me you did what I think you did. Let me know. Meanwhile, Bama leading the poll at 51% here. Oh, man. But there's still a whole second half to go after this one. So we'll see how things go. We will see how things go. But, man, what a game we've got here. What a game we have here. Ghost Dog said he's got a big mouth there. So tell me, what did you say? I am curious. What did you say? Did you say something like you guys are gonna win by like 20 or something like that? What did you say? And I hope, well, I don't know how this game's gonna play out in the second half there, but for your sake, I hope that you can go in tomorrow and keep your head up and say, see, I told you so. Tough. All right, let's see. 37 votes right now. UGA leading the poll here. Okay, so the confidence in UGA still strong there. Okay, the back and forth. I love it. I love it. But one thing's for sure right now, Bama 10-7 here with the lead. 4th and 4 coming up from the UGA 37-yard line. And let's see what's going to be the call here. Let's see what's going to be the call here, as this is very pivotal right now. Again, Bama had got the ball to start things off, so UGA will get the ball first in the second half. All right, so I see Milrow on the offense coming back out here. Okay, so 4th and 4. They want to go ahead and roll the dice. Let us see. You said Milrow was, is that a farmer thing? Oh, boy. We're going to find out. We're going to find out. But here we go. 4th and 4 right now for Bama. Shotgun formation. 4 receivers on the play, 1 running back. UGA showing pressure up the middle. Will they send pressure? You got to watch out for Milrow and his scrambling ability, and also him throwing on the run and taking a deep shot or something like that. But will Nick Saban actually go for it or not? That's the question. Timeout call. So they call a timeout. All right, so we're going to take a look at the defense real quick. And again, these two coaches, you have a legendary coach there, and you have another coach who's making a legendary statement here. So 2 legends. I'll just go ahead and say it, 2 legends going at it. All right, 39 votes so far in this one. Okay, Bama's leading the poll again. Okay. Old man. Old man, what's good with you? And so we've got Old Man here, and Old Man says, what's good, JB and everyone? Sorry I'm late. Teddy made a big mess. Teddy's mad. I told you, keep Teddy away from the mushrooms. You said Grandma gave him catnip, and he went crazy, and so that'll do it. That'll do it. That'll do it. That will do it. Good old Teddy. Good old Teddy. Oh, man. Oh, man. Happy to hear that Teddy is just enjoying his new home. Happy to hear that. Absolutely. All right, so Nick Saban called a timeout here. Want to make sure that everybody understands their assignments, of course, and he want to take a look and see how the defense is going to line up there, so that way they can make adjustments here. And, of course, Nick Saban doing legendary stuff there. But can Alabama, if they do opt to go for it still, can they pick up the first down? That's a big question. Braden says, LOL, old man. All right, 1:25 left to go here in a second. We've got 39 votes in the poll right now, so keep the votes coming in. All right, receiver goes in motion. Shotgun formation. Milrow on 4th down. Throws this one. Oh, his receiver made one heck of a diving catch. I honestly thought the ball was off on that one, but his receiver adjusted to the ball tremendously on that one. If you look at that, where he threw the ball there, the receiver had to do a tremendous job to get up under that one. That's a big-time catch and a first down. Now they snap the ball out of the shotgun. Feeds it to the back, and Miller gets back to the line of scrimmage. Their second down coming up. Got 1:08 to go here before the half. But yeah, looking at that replay there, ooh, wait a minute now. That was, it's not going to matter now. It's not going to matter now. But let's just say they did a good job of lining up. 55 seconds to go here before the half. Milrow, looking. Milrow has time, throws it, and that's going to be a touchdown. How about that? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Jermaine Burton bringing a hurting on that one. Wow. Touchdown, Bama. And the tide is rolling early in this one. Who would have thunk it? I'm a firm believer that each week players progress, especially quarterbacks in their first year of starting. And what we're seeing right now is an example of the development of Milrow throughout the course of the season. He was not like this at the beginning, but he's growing. Extra point that time. It's good. 17-7 is the score. Bama on top here in the second quarter with 48 seconds to go here before the half. Owen says that was a great catch. Receiver bailed him out. And let's see, you say he broke one of the cardboard scratch box. You say he went crazy on it and took him 10 minutes on cabinet to break off a piece. To break a piece off. And so, wow. Braden says touchdown. Okay, we've got 40 votes in, and right now the faith in UGA is still firm, but right now Bama up 17-7 in this one with 48 seconds. But key word, 48 seconds, one timeout here for UGA. Can they just drive it down there and get a field goal here? If they can come away with a field goal here, that would be huge. That would be huge. Because let's not forget, Bulldogs will get the ball first in the second half. So if you're UGA here, you've got Beck. You need Beck to come out here, make some throws here, and at least get you in field goal range here before the half. You got enough time to get that done. But man, right now, Bama up 17-7. Things are going as good as you could have hoped if you're right now Alabama. Kickoff, no return. All right, so right now, UGA finding themselves in a very unfamiliar situation here, down 10 points. How did they respond? We're going to find that out. We're going to find that out. But man, what a game so far in this one. Now, one thing I've said about Carson Beck all season long, I like the way the ball comes out of his hand. I like his release. I like his throws. But right now, they need him. They need him right now. This is an important drive here before the half. So in the shotgun, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Snaps it from his own 25. Beck in the pocket, throws it short, caught by the running back. Makes the first guy miss, and he's going to pick up about 7 yards on the play. Braden says, oh yeah, old man, kittens will claw at anything and will go crazy, LOL. And so, yes. All right, here we go, 2nd and 4. From their own 31-yard line, Beck looking. Beck on the move. Beck goes down there, avoids the big hit. 22 seconds. Got to call timeout here if you're going to try to score. They're taking off too much time here. 15 seconds. I would have called a timeout if I fully believed that I would have got the first time. I would have called a timeout. That was just 5 seconds here. You might as well just run it out. Might as well just run it out at this point. And that's exactly what they do. Exactly what they do. Just went ahead and ran this one out. So at halftime, Bama up 17-7. When we come back, UGA will get the football, and you know they're going to come and try to make some halftime adjustments here. So we'll see how they do in the second half. But man. And also, 84, got a little hobby on that one, McConkley. So we'll see, if that impacts him in the second half. But man, right now, Bulldogs finding themselves down by 10 points right now. I know Kirby Smart can't wait to get in that locker room and just light a fire up under them. UGA is a really good second half team. So that means we're going to be in for a really good second half. Best believe that. Best believe that. As he always says, yep, he's a good boy, and I'm happy I got him. So, hey, that's what's up. I'm happy too. I'm happy too for you. And for Teddy. Absolutely. Absolutely. At some point, Teddy will calm down at some point. All right, but we are here at the half. Bama up by 10. And right now, we've got 40 votes in so far. And so 20 for Georgia, 20 for Bama so far in this one. And we are currently at the half. Jalen Murrow, he's currently 6 of 12 for 110 yards passing and 2 touchdowns. That means a third of his completions are in the end zone or get to the end zone. Carson Beck, 9 of 12, 91 yards passing. Milton on the ground, 6 carries, 26 yards, and a rushing touchdown. Williams for Alabama, he's got 8 carries for 41 yards so far in this one. So a 10-point lead here for Alabama, but we've got a whole second half, and I know UGA is going to come out storming here, but man, the committee's watching this one. The committee is watching this one. So, man, the conversation, if this comes down to possibly Bama versus Texas, that'll be very interesting. That will be interesting indeed. So as we are at the commercial, I see SMU and Tulane, they're still tied up 7-7 in that one. Meanwhile, Troy is up 14-7 over Appalachian State in the Sun Belt Championship matchup there. And just to recap, last night we witnessed a tremendous game in which Washington eliminated the Oregon Ducks from any type of contention there. So Washington winning that one 34-3. That was huge, secured their spot in the college football playoffs. They're sitting back feeling good right now. The only team that is for sure locked their spot in that Final Four there. Michigan looks to do the same thing later on tonight versus the Iowa Hawkeyes. And we'll see if Iowa has something in them that can make at least give them a scare. We will see, but the expectation is for Michigan to win that one. And so this game is going to have tremendous impacts there, and not just this one, the Florida State game as well. Can Louisville go ahead and crush the season for Florida State the same way we saw Louisville's season get crushed by Kentucky last week? Can they return the favor to Florida State? So many questions today, and we're going to find out a lot of answers. The one thing I do want to see is if the committee is faced with the question, Texas or Alabama. If it comes down to that question, I wonder how the committee is going to go about that one. Do you honor the fact of the team that got the win, or do you look at the eye test that tells you that this is not the same team that they were at that time? Wow. And not to mention, in order for them to be in that conversation, it would have to be a win against UGA. But we're just speculating here because still a whole second half here, and I've seen UGA countless times pull this one off. So we'll see how this plays out. Let's see, Braden says SMU and Tulane tied. And so, yes. 7 apiece. So what a day here for all these conference championship games here. Teams that have fought all season long to be in this position. And at least these teams are fighting. Unlike Oklahoma State today. Oklahoma State was a letdown. I am not going to lie. Oklahoma State was a letdown. It almost like they wasn't trying. Almost like they wasn't trying, basically, at that point. It's like they gave up. Meanwhile, Braden, I know that your Golden State Warriors, they're up right now, 79-63 right now. Let's see, Ghost Dog says, I believe Texas can beat Bama today. And so, okay, Ghost Dog, go ahead. He says he's double down in here, reaffirming. And you know what? Before the Oregon-Washington game, there was a lot of people that were saying that, hey, Oregon this time around, they would beat Washington. But Washington showed us that, hey, that wasn't necessarily the case. So you bring up a very, very firm fact right there as well. So, oh man, so many decisions there. So many decisions. It would just be easiest if Florida State just went out there and just stumbled today. That would make the committee's decision very easy if that happened. Because then it's like, okay, they can possibly both get in that case. So, but very interesting stuff going on. Let's see, Braden says same Ghost Dog. So, oh yeah. They were very impressive out there. Now, JB selfishly wanted Ubers to go out there and throw for a little bit more yards and help JB cash in. But, hey, he went out there, made it do what it do. Made it do what it do. And again, we are currently here at the half. All right, so currently here at the half, just waiting on the second half to get started. All right, again, we've got 41 votes right now. Bama leading the poll here, 51% choosing Bama. Bama's leading the game right now, 17-7. But second half, we have that to look forward to. Excited about that. Right. And again, just waiting here. Let's see. Ghost Dog says if Bama wins, the good news is Georgia apparently. You say apparel will be in half off. Will be half off, and so Georgia apparel will be half off. Ghost Dog's thinking about the discounts here. He says, forget the fact that Black Friday already happened. He said, forget about that. He's thinking about the merch. Okay. That's one way to look at it. One way to look at it. But again, we are still here. We're waiting to see how things are going to play out. All right, just give me 1 second. All right, just 1 second real quick. Let's see. Still at the commercial here. Right. All right, just awaiting the second half to get started here shortly. Any moment. All right, so 1 half left to go in this one. Let's see, 42 votes so far. Bama leading the poll, 52% here. Again, Bama up 17-7. UGA will get the football first to start off the third quarter. SEC championship game. Oh man, so much on the line. Again for UGA. an opportunity for the three-peat. That's been the goal since the very beginning of the season. Heck, since the ending of last year. Three-peat. They want that. They want that. But as for Bama, they want to get #1 spot again. They want to return back to the top. And they believe they have the pieces to do just that. Got a whole second half to go. But man. Yeah, but our poll with 42 votes in. 42 votes in. Bama's up 52% to 48%. So extremely close in the poll. And the score right now indicates Bama's up 17-7, but UGA gets the football first. And we'll see how they start things off in the second half. But yeah, that was an impressive win earlier for Texas, and they won in a fashion that I feel like they needed to win to make the best case possible for them. All right, so we got another vote in, and right now this is favoring. Okay, so favoring Bama now at 53% of the votes here favoring Alabama. Okay. All right, let's see. And so let's see. JJ says, hey, all. Let's see. Ghost Dog says, Kirby better give that run through walls talk in the locker room. This is what it's all about. Braden says it's going back and forth. And so, yes, this is what it's all about. And so he's got to light that fire here. He's got to light that fire. They're definitely better than how they look in the first half. No doubt about that. No question about that. Got to come out aggressive here in the second half. We're just awaiting the second half to get started here soon. 46 votes in. Okay. Oh, man, such a massive second half here on the horizon. Braden says Packers and Chiefs tomorrow. What are your expectations for that one, Braden? What are your expectations for that one? All right. Let's see. Excellent reminder, though, Braden, that tomorrow, the next stream will take place tomorrow, and that's going to be Sunday Night Football. I'm trying to remember who Sunday Night Football is tomorrow. And it's going to be the Chiefs and the Packers there. So we'll get to see your team once again tomorrow, Braden. Chiefs and the Packers. I feel like we see you guys almost every week at this point. Braden said he thinks it's going to be close. You think it's going to be close. Okay. Okay. And again, still at halftime. 47 votes in, and right now Bama leading the poll. 53% believe that Alabama's going to win this game, and they're up 17-7, just awaiting the third quarter to start any moment now. Braden says that's a good thing, JB. Let's see. JJ said the Chiefs are going to blow them out, probably. JJ said it's going to be a blowout. He says it's going to be ugly. I'll tell you what, though, they put certainly when it comes to that Chiefs secondary, they'll be putting the clamps out there. So I don't think Christian Watson's going to have a go off type of game by any means. All right, and again, just awaiting the third quarter. This halftime feels really long right now. Braden says, no, it isn't. He says, no, it isn't. He says, stop the cap. It will not be a blowout. And so Christian says he's back. I'm sorry, Christopher says he's back. Okay. So now that Christopher's back, maybe we can get the second half started here shortly. JJ says the Taylor Swift is there. And so, well, that's important there. That's important. That's important. RC says, guess who's back? Back again. He said, RC's back. Back again. RC says, the Kansas City Swifties. Oh, man. All right, so just awaiting the start of the third quarter here. Yeah, extremely long halftime here. Let's see, JJ says football. Let's see, Braden says everyone is back except JB's red hoodie. You can't be back if you were never here. Can't be back if you were never here, Braden. RC says, I've been nodding off JB like an old man, bro. You said now you're up. It's, oh, man. Oh, man, JJ. I'm sorry, RC. Oh, man. JJ says Bucks versus Panthers, JB. And so I got Bucks in that one. I got the Bucks winning that one. I've got the Bucks winning that one. All right, let's see. You say, let's see, Jerry, this is the Eagles versus 49ers. You say, Eagles fly, fly. So, yeah, that's going to be a very interesting rematch there. I'll see how the 49ers match up in that one. Meanwhile, SMU up at the half, 14-7. Just awaiting the start of the third quarter. Let's see. JJ says, now let's see if the 49ers can beat a good team now before they were winning against losing teams. And so, well, this will certainly let us know where they stand in the NFC, because if they're going to find a way out of the NFC somehow this season, it's going to start with them Eagles. It's going to start with them. But the Cowboys have been looking pretty good this season, too. All right, but 47 votes in the poll. So, hey, let's see if we can get a couple more votes and perhaps get to 50 before the start of the third quarter. JJ says cowgirls. I feel like that's something that 80s would say. I know that's something that 80s would say. Let's see. JJ says, suck they are washed. All right, again, just the second half of the SEC Conference Championship game. Waiting for that to take place. And 47 votes in the poll. Bama leading 53%. And again, still time to go ahead and get those votes in. See if we can surpass 50 before the game continues in the third quarter, which we're all awaiting. All right. And again, just awaiting to see the start of the third quarter here shortly. All right, let's see. We've got that 48th vote in. That one came in for UGA. Okay. Still faith in the Bulldogs out there. Okay. And again, it's just a 10-point game. Second half, Bulldogs will get the football first. And so for me, I feel like the play of Carson Beck, that's what's going to determine the outcome here in this one in the second half. If Carson Beck can get it going here and just get the ball into his playmaker hands, obviously that running game will benefit as well from the passing game taking off as well. But through one half to just have 91 yards passing, he's got to have more than that. Got to have more than that. A game like this, got to have more than that. All right, so here we go. Third quarter about to be on the way. All right, so kickoff on the way. No return here. So we will see what the Bulldogs do to start off the second half here. All right, so out of the shotgun formation from their own 25-yard line. Fakes it to the back. Beck throws it. It's a screen to Bowers, and Bowers takes on the contact there. Picks up 4 yards on the play. Second down coming up. Okay. So now UGA, how do you respond here? They're going to call it 3 on that pickup there. So now we got 2nd and 7 coming up. All right, so here we go, shotgun. 3 receivers on a play, 1 tight end, 1 back. Snaps it, feeds it to the back. Edwards off the right side. Still running. Pick up the first down here. Ran into his own teammate who was heading out of bounds for some reason. But that's a first down. Nice pickup there by Edwards, picking up 5 yards there on the play. So we go 1st and 10. Making adjustments on the line. Shotgun here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Gets the snap. Pump fakes. Gonna throw it to him now. And he is going to pick up a yard on the play. 2nd down coming up, 2nd and 9 right now for UGA. And of course, right now, Bama up 17-7 right now. 2nd and 9 from the UGA 38-yard line. Let's see. JJ says Patriots are mid. And so, hey, our record does not lie. And that statement is accurate. All right, here we go. 2nd and 9. 13 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Tight end goes in motion. Beck, quick pass. Gets it caught. Fighting forward there. He will be shy of that first down marker by at least a yard on that play. So 3rd and short coming up. Let's see. Braden says, you can tell Bowers isn't as fast because of the injury. All right, here we go. 3rd and 1. Backs up under center. Tosses it to the back. Edwards. Oh, they got him in the backfield. He's going to lose yards on the play. What an excellent stop there by the Crimson Tide. They said, nah. So, wow. What a stop. Made him lose a yard on the play. 4th down coming up. Let's see. JJ says, JB or UGA out if they don't win. And so, honestly, if they were to lose this one right here, because in that case, Bama would take their spot, and then you already have Texas waiting. And so, I think so. Because there's no way that 2 SEC teams are getting in this year. So, I believe so. If they lose, I think they're out. As shocking as that is to think about, the fact that Texas won makes it to where if they lose, I think so. Right, but after that punt, so now we're going to have Alabama take over for the first time here in the second half. They're up 17-7 right now here in the third quarter. 12 minutes, 18 seconds to go. And starting off from their own 20, we'll see what they do here. But this will be their first offensive possession of the second half. Ode says this is a great game. And so, oh man, it is. It is. It is. It is. Much better than that Oklahoma State-Texas game. I'll tell you what, old Teddy had way more energy than Oklahoma State had out there today. And that's a fact. And so, Brady points up, yep. Let's see, JJ says, let's go, Georgia, come on. You say, beat this bad team. So, ouch. JJ calling it like he sees it. Let's see, O says, yeah, they could use Teddy. He might get more points. And so he put up more of a fight. That part we know for a fact. He put up more of a fight. Let's see. Braden says, would be great if he was wearing a red hoodie. And so, oh man, I don't know about that now, Braden. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. All right, so here we go. Snaps it, feeds it to the back. Williams gonna pick up about 2 yards on the play. All right, 2nd and 9. Shotgun again. Feeds it to the back again, but this time he is stuffed. He is stuffed. So 3rd down coming up. So with 3rd down coming up, so 3rd and 8, this is big. This is a big opportunity right here. Can UGA get a stop here? 3rd and 8 from the shotgun. Milrow going deep. Incomplete. 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 So that is incomplete there. It's going to bring out the punt unit here. Let's see. JJ says LOL. Trying to bring out the punt unit here. All right, no return after that fair catch. So now UGA. What would they do this drive up? As they trail 17-7 here, got to find a way to go out here and get some points. Let's see. JJ says UGA best D in the league. Let's go Dogs. So JJ is doubling down. He says we got to find a way to come out here and get some points. All right, so we're going to see how UGA does here. Again, down 10 points, 17-7. They'll be taking off from their own 30-yard line here. Second offensive drive of the second half. Let's see. JJ says if offense can't put up points, then our D is going to have to. He says the defense will do it if the offense won't. He says the defense will do it. All right, so here we go. We'll see what Carson Beck and the offense have in store here on this drive as they line up in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, and Bowers goes in motion. Beck looking to pass, taking a deep shot here, has a man and gets the completion. Okay, to the 19-yard line. Let's go. And that was Smith with the big time reception. Wow. So they finally went deep here, and it paid off. That time, Beck in the pocket, just laid it out. He throws a nice deep ball there, hits the receiver in stride there. Let's see, JJ says JB Ohio is out, LOL. And let's see, Braden says got him. Under 10 minutes to go here in the third. Let's see. So now we're going to check the replay on this one. All right, looks like a catch. Got to show us the other angle. It's the only way we're going to know. All right, I see nothing to change our minds here. And so JJ's out here saying touchdown. And that's a 51-yard completion there to Arian Smith right there. Again, officials right now just checking the replay. I'm not sure how long you looked at that replay there. It looks like a catch. All right, so the call stands. Here in the third quarter with 9 minutes and 55 seconds to go, and UGA just got a huge play there. And that is going to take them inside the red zone here. So at the Alabama 19-yard line, can they come away with a touchdown here? All right, Beck's up under center, trips at the bottom of the formation. Receiver goes in motion, tosses it to the back, and the back is going to pick up about 4 yards there on the carry. That's Milton on the carry. Let's see, JJ says that Bill is too old. All right, so 2nd and 7, but there is a Bama player that's currently down right now that will be looked at by the medical staff. So hopefully he will be okay. All right, so we're currently here at the commercial. Again, 48 votes in so far for the poll, and 52% believe that Alabama's going to win this game. But right now, faced with a 2nd and 7 from the Alabama 16-yard line, can UGA cash in on this drive? Let's see, RC says that Auntie Georgia better wake up. Oh, man. Nice one. Let's see. JJ says, JB, who do you think? Do you think Rodgers is washed? And so I'm not gonna say washed. Clearly not the Rodgers that he was before, but I'm not gonna say washed and stuff like that. I've seen too many older quarterbacks have success later in the right situation. He just needs to be in the right situation. He can't necessarily carry teams like he used to back in the day, but it doesn't mean he can't go out there and perform with the right pieces around him and stuff like that. That's a good question. Because anything that the Jets touch, it just doesn't work out. Let's see. RC says, Bill, hell of a wreck. Coach of the new Weeping Patriots. Boo. Come on, RC. All right, so 2nd and 7. In the shotgun. Fakes it to the back. Beck looking, throws it into the end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. Brock Bowers, the intended target there, incomplete. So 3rd down coming up here. Let's see. Braden says RCLOL. Let's see. JJ says ain't never going to be good. All right, you can hear in the 3rd with 9 minutes and 2 seconds to go. Let's see. RC says, Braden, I'm cutting up. All right, let's see. 3rd and 7. Just top of formation here. One receiver at the bottom. 5 seconds right now on the play clock. Beck looking. Beck feeling the pressure. On the move. Still looking. Throws it. Almost threw an interception. That one incomplete. And again, he was trying to get the ball to Brock Bowers, but it wasn't happening. It was not happening. Braden says almost picked. Yeah, that was almost picked and probably should have been picked there. So now we've got the field goal to 10th there, 34-yard field goal to 10th there for UGA. And the field goal is good. All right, so 17-10 is our score. Let's see, JJ says, JB, what games are you streaming? And so, yeah, the next game that I will be streaming will be the Chiefs and the Packers for Sunday Night Football. That will be the next one. And then after that, Monday Night Football. And Monday Night Football is going to be, JB's got to double check real quick, but Monday Night Football will be, yeah, JB's got to double check this one. I set the schedule out in advance, so I cannot remember really quickly who that matchup is. Okay, that's the Bengals and the Jaguars, so yeah. Bengals and Jaguars for Monday Night Football. Hate the fact that Joe Burrow's not playing in that one. And tomorrow, the Chiefs and the Packers. Those are the 2 games that I have set up already for the next 2 live streams. All right, meanwhile, we've been stuck on 48 votes for a minute now. So go ahead, if you're watching and you have not cast your votes yet, go ahead and let us know who you got winning this one here. We're separated by just 7 points here as UGA came away with a field goal. in which Smith had a tremendous catch for 51 yards on that drive, but they settled for 3 points. And right now the score is Bama 17, Georgia 10. Here in the third quarter with 8 minutes and 51 seconds left to go in the third. And let's see, JJ says Joe cool. And so he's as cool as they come. As cool as they come. Absolutely. RC says, let me stop before JB Undertaker choke slams me out of the chat. No way, no way. JB would never, would never. Braden says Tulane touchdown. Okay. Happy for Tulane over there. Oh, wow. I see Boise State's doing a number on UNLV today. As they're up 44-20 in that matchup. Let's see. Braden says, no, it's JB Manning, RC. All right, so let's see what Bama does on this drive as they're up 17-10 here in the third quarter. 8 minutes and 51 seconds to go. All right, gets the snap, throws it. Oh, incomplete, short of Miller. That's one you got to have right there, baby. You got to be able to convert on that one. Got to be able to convert on that one. All right, so here we go. 2nd and 10. Play fake, stepping up. Pressures around him. Milrow escapes the rush, and he's going to run and turn into a 5-2-yard play on that one. Okay. Let's see. All right, 3rd and 8. Shotgun formation here. Milrow throws it. Oh, nice catch there near the sideline there. And that's going to be a first down. Took it to the 40-yard line. So excellent play there on that one. Excellent job on that one. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun tosses it here to the back. And Miller going to pick up 5 yards on the play. JJ says, UGA, come on. He's like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Gives it to the receiver on the end around here, and brought down there. But that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Oh, Kirby Smart's fired up about this one. All right, let's see. Ooh, horse collar tackle there. That's going to hurt. That's going to hurt. That is going to hurt. Braden says that wasn't a horse collar. He says he knows what a horse collar is. He says that was not one. Kirby Smart agrees with Braden. All right, so we got 49 votes in the poll right now. 51% leaning towards Alabama. Okay. So here we go, 1st and 10. Feeds it to the back off the right side. Takes on the contact. Nice pickup there for about 6 yards on the play. Again, Williams once again. 2nd down coming up here in the 3rd quarter with about 6 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Again, 17-10 is the score. Just JJ says the refs be lying out here. He's like, the refs be lying. All right, 2nd and 4. Here in the shotgun shifting formations. Low snap. Milrow in the pocket takes a deep shot. Oh, incomplete. Incomplete. And that's going to make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Braden says Kirby Smart had a little more passion in his disagreement than I did. I have to agree with you there. Gotta agree with you there, Braden. Absolutely. Let's see. JJ says, he says, dogs, let's go. All right, but here we go. 3rd and 4. Here in the 3rd quarter with 5 minutes and 58 seconds to go. Right now, Bama up 17-10. They are 2 of 8 so far here on 3rd downs. Can they make a play when it matters most? Pressure in his face. Brought him down for the sack. So how about that for the Bulldogs? Brought him down. Milrow thinks he's still up, though. Referees they're like, we got to stop this at some point. Got to stop this at some point. Now let's see. Ooh. I mean, he landed on the player. Got to see another replay, though. You know, in that scenario, he did. All right. Yeah, that's a sack. Let's see. Ola says, hit that like button. And if you're new, welcome. Let us know who you got in this game. Appreciate that. Yes, as Ola just said, if you're new, you know, go ahead, let us know who you are. And also be sure, if you haven't already, to go ahead and press that like button. And let us know your vote also for who you got winning this one as well. But that's going to make it now 4th down here. So big time play here in the 3rd quarter with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. And Bama will bring out the punt unit here. Oh my goodness, what a game. Let's see. JJ says JJ is of IR. You say he's on IR? Punt's on the way. Fair catch symbol. Caught at the 5-yard line. All right, so now UGA, an opportunity. Can they drive down there and score and try to tie this one up? Now, right now, we've got 49 votes in the poll so far here with Bama leading the poll at 51%. But if you haven't voted yet, then let's go ahead and do it. You said, oh, okay, so you meant off of IR. And so, hey, that's great news. That's great news. The question is, JJ, who's going to be quarterbacking for you guys this week? All right, here we go, 1st and 10. Gives it to the back. Oh, brought down there in the back. Had a lineman that fell as well. He was hit from behind there. Luckily, no injury there. Second down coming up. Now we're looking at this offense like, hey, you know, that opening drive, they look great, but since then, they have been just shut down. Can they get it going? Under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10 right now for the Bulldogs offensively. Gonna go 4 receivers on the play. Titan goes in motion. They're gonna give it to McConkley, and he is gonna be about 4 yards shy of that first down marker. So just gonna make it third down coming up here. This is huge right now for Bama, because if you can get a stop here and bring out the punt unit, you should end up with good field position. JJ says, Dobbs, hopefully. You say hopefully. I hope so too. I hope so too. I know last game wasn't his best game, but I hope so too. All right, here we go. 3rd and 3. Again, here in the third quarter, with about 3 minutes and 8 seconds to go. Shotgun formation. Bama showing pressure, but they send 4. Beck throws it and gets the completion and a first down here for UGA. Big time throw, even bigger completion there. Oh, looks like we got a penalty here. So false start there on the offense. That's going to back them up here, so making life a lot harder than it has to be out there. Making life a lot more difficult than it needs to be out there. All right, so here we go. 1st and 15. On their own 22. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What happened? That was a glitch. That was a glitch right there. It had to be a glitch, a human glitch. What just happened right there? Oh my goodness, son. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Get your head in the game. Oh my goodness. So that time you had too much going on here. You faked it to the back. Then you just got a little cute. Just tossed it to him. But what was that? What was that? Wow. Raiden says who's winning, JJ? Again, the Warriors game is 112-113. Appreciate that update right there, JJ. I'm curious as well. Oh my goodness. They just gave Bama the ultimate gift. Wow. Wow. So, after that, the first turnover of the game, the first really big mistake of the game. And it comes at the cost of Georgia. Now, can Bama make them pay? They're starting off at the 11-yard line. You got to cash this in if you're Bama. Got to feed it to the back, in the back. Miller fighting forward. Going to pick up about 3 yards on the play. Man. Oh, it says glitch in real life. Can you say Matrix? Yes, I mean, oh, dude, it's like he just froze and just tossed it like that. I was so glitched, like, wow. Raiden says, oh, come on. Oh, man. 2nd and 7 here. So 2nd and 7. Shotgun formation. Milrow, going to keep it himself. Got blockers in front of him, but he also has a Bulldog defender who makes him lose a yard on the play. So 3rd down coming up. 3rd down coming up. And this UGA defense doing everything within their power to keep them out of the end zone. Now Braden says he just has to shake his head there for his Warriors right there. He says that's just a shame. A minute and 10 seconds left to go. All right, so 3rd and 9 right now for the Crimson Tide at the 10-yard line. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers, top of the screen, tight end, bottom of the formation. Gets the snap. UGA sending forward. Pressure gets there, but he throws it up there, and that's going to be incomplete. Incomplete. He tried to fight back to that one, Burton did, but incomplete. So that will bring out the field goal unit. So considering what could have been, UGA's defense saves it from being worst case scenario, but at the same time, we got a field goal attempt coming out. And if he makes it, it'll make it a 2-possession lead. Now, Milroe put the ball there. Let's see, JJ says Warriors were up by like 24 points. And so, oh, man. All right, the field goal is good. So, field goal is good. So, Bama up 20-10 in this one over the Bulldogs here late in the 3rd quarter with 48 seconds remaining in this one. Now, Braden, I don't know which game you're referring to about the touchdown there, but I don't think the Hawkeyes are playing just yet. All right, again, we're at the commercial here with Alabama leading right now, 20-10 in the tie. They're rolling right now. But again, that drive right there started thanks to a gift in which the fumble right there, that basically gift route points right there. But luckily they were able to hold them to just 3 points there. So we'll see what the Bulldogs do this time out. I say this offense got to go out there, got to start stretching the field, got to start taking some deeper shots and stuff like that. You know, find a long ball, the deeper stuff across the middle, all that good stuff. Let's see, Braden said you thought. Oh, man, Braden is on one today. So you thought Burton caught the pass. Good thing he's not the official out there. All right, got the kickoff on the way. No return, so now UJ will take over from their own 25-yard line. And right now, down 2 scores here, 20-10. There is still plenty of time in this game. But with that being said, though, you've got to go out there and make it do what it do. Let's see, JJ says, JB, I got CJ Stroud on your team, and so, hey, that boy lighting it up, ain't he? He's lighting it up. That's what's up. That's what's up. So proud of CJ this year. All right, so here we go. 1st and 10 right now. Shotgun formation. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 running back. For their own 25, tight end goes in motion. 5 seconds on the play clock. Got to hurry this one up here. Gets the snap just in time. Back in the pocket. Throws it to the back. The back makes the completion there. And he is going to pick up about 4 yards there on the play. 2nd and 6 coming up. 38 seconds to go here in the 3rd quarter. So 2nd and 6 coming up here for the offense. UGA looking to the sideline here to get the play. So far, Carson Beck, he's 16 of 21 for 176 yards passing in this one. And they're going to need a lot more out of him before this one's done. Shotgun formation. Oh, Beck wants to make an adjustment on the line. Okay. Gets the snap. Throws it. Completed. Gets the 1st down here. Trying to fight forward, but they're going to stop him at about the 38-yard line there. And that's Lovett with the reception. All right, so we got 52 votes in. Okay, so third quarter, a little slow in the votes here, but let's keep the votes coming in here. And again, if you have not done so already and you're enjoying yourself, be sure to go ahead and press that like button as well there on the stream also. And if you have not done so, please go ahead and cast your vote and let us know who's gonna win this one. Will it be Alabama? Will it be UGA? And will they come off with the fourth quarter of a century? Let's see, JJ says you also got Collins and Tank Dell. And so, oh man, I drafted Tank Dell. He was my final pick in the draft and stuff like that early in the season, but I needed the roster spot. So like before week 1, I ended up like dropping him, unfortunately. Terrible decision there on my part. But absolutely. He's been doing tremendous as well. And to think that CJ Stroud knew they were going to have that connection just by those two, like just hanging out together pre-draft and stuff like that, working out, and then realizing, hey, they had some serious chemistry together. So tremendous. Because Houston did ask him, and he recommended Tank Dell. So CJ's been spot on for Houston. All right, let's see. The 52 votes in. We're currently right now at the end of the third quarter. So we've got 1 quarter remaining, the fourth quarter. And so, right now, Bama up 20-10 against UGA. UGA has won the championship the last 2 years. They want to make it a three-peat here, and they have a good opportunity if they can find a way to win this game to try to make that happen. But they are currently down by 10 points. Meanwhile, Alabama, they know a little something about winning an SEC championship game. And so right now, being up 20-10, can they close out? That's the question. Can they close out? All right, so 1 quarter remaining here of the SEC championship game. And so right now, the defending champs, they've been knocked down, but can they fight back? I tell you what, though, that last mistake they made, they better be lucky. 3 points is all they gave up there. Got to clean it up now. It's got to come together here. It's now or never. All right, from their own 38-yard line, shotgun formation. Receiver goes in motion here. Multiple tight ends. Snaps it. Looking. Back. Stepping up. Back. Runs into his own lineman. Is going to get brought down for a sack from behind there. So that time, Beck tried to take off and run, but this time, not happening. Not happening. I should be saying what's not happening at this point. Lost 3 yards on that sack. 2nd and 13. Shotgun formation here from their own 35. Fakes it to the back. Beck looking. Beck throws over the middle. Incomplete. Great coverage on the play there by Alabama. And now 3rd and 13 coming up here in the fourth with 14 minutes and 18 seconds to go. So now we're looking at a 3rd and long situation with your team down 20-10. Can you make these plays right now? These uphill plays. This is what you need. Gets the snap from the shotgun. Looking. Throws it. Incomplete. And even if he caught it, he still would have been short there. Fourth down coming up. That will bring out the punt unit as they're at their own 35-yard line. So, oh my goodness. Bama bringing the clamps out here. Let's see. JJ says, if UGA gets a touchdown and stops them from scoring, they win. All right, so here comes the punt unit here for the Bulldogs. Down 10 points, 20-10. Punt on the way. Catches it from his own 20, called a fair catch. RC says, I didn't even know my Timberwolves were playing. They're heading into the fourth. He said, you're sitting here on Facebook listening to JB and watching the game, Alabama and Georgia. And so, yeah, I'm actually tracking that game myself here on the side. And so, RC says, JB, I've been having a hard time focusing on one thing. And so I know. Because JB be like, well, the money is on this one and stuff like that. But this is the game of the day. So I feel you there. But yeah, they got 1 quarter left in that one. Let's see. But again, we've got 55 votes in the poll right now. Okay. So we're starting to get more votes to come in. And right now, Bama leading the poll here at 51%. And they're also leading this game right now as they're up 20-10. And they have an opportunity if they can come out here and put together a wonderful drive that can only increase their odds. Now, RC says, now let me put the Timberwolves on my tablet and watch Bama and Georgia on the television. Yes, absolutely. We've got to see how this last quarter plays out. Got to see how this last quarter plays out. Let's see. JJ says, JB, what are your power rankings and picks this week for the NFL? And so, all right, I'll get to that. I'll start off with my picks for the NFL. So let me put up the schedule real quick for some of these. And I'll get to them when we have some time between these, for sure. All right, let's see. Again, for the NFL. All right, so I'll start off with the Broncos and Texans. I got the Texans winning that one. They're at home. I know the Broncos have been on a bit of a win streak, but I think Houston ends that in that one. So I think that Houston beats the Broncos in a relatively decent game. All right, but here we go from their own 20. Bama switching formations here. Shotgun here. Snaps it. Feeds it to Williams, and Williams picks up about 2 yards on the play. Second down coming up. Let's see, Chargers versus Patriots. I got the Chargers winning that one. Let's see, Lions versus the Saints. I think the Saints get an upset in that one. I think the Saints get an upset and beat the Lions in that one in a very close game. But I think the Saints pull it off there for the upset at home. 2nd and 8 from the shotgun. Fakes it to the back. In the pocket. Feeling the pressure. Uh-oh. They got him for the sack. Big time play there by the Dogs. 3rd down coming up. Again, here in the 4th quarter with about 13 minutes and 15 seconds to go. All right, next we've got the Cardinals versus the Steelers. I think the Cardinals find a way to win this one against Pittsburgh. I know Pittsburgh at home. I know the kind of season that they're doing, but I think Kyler Murray goes out there and have his best game of the season, and they find a way against this Pittsburgh team to win. Do I trust Kenny Pickett? No. So therefore, I'm going to go ahead and say Cardinals find a way to upset and get the W there. Falcons versus Jets. I got the Falcons in that matchup, winning that one. All right, 3rd and 19. Milroe throws it. Completed short. Tried to hurdle a guy there, but he's still going to be about 6 yards shy of that first down marker, and that will bring up a 4th down. So great job there by the Bulldogs. Knew the assignment, had to get the ball back. Tremendous job. Indianapolis versus Tennessee in that matchup at Tennessee. I'm going to say Indianapolis wins that one, probably something like 28-20, but I'm going to say Indianapolis beats Tennessee in that matchup. Indianapolis is tough to predict when they're going to go out there and play, but I think Indy wins that one versus Tennessee. Miami versus Washington, Miami for sure, by a lot of points. Meanwhile, punts on the way. We will get a return. Uh-oh, look at him go. Oh, what a hit. What a hit, but what an excellent job on the return that's going to gift them with excellent field position here to start off their drive as they're down by 10 points, but that return should give them some life, and let's see what they do with it. Got to come away with 6 points, though, baby. You got to come away with 6 points. All right, Carolina versus Tampa Bay. I got Tampa Bay winning that matchup. Cleveland versus the Rams. I think the Rams are playing great football. Kyrie Williams being back makes a difference. I think the Rams win that one. 49ers versus the Eagles. I think the Eagles win because the 49ers, you just can't trust them. Just can't trust them right now. And the Chiefs versus the Packers. Chiefs win that one. They win that one decisively. All right, 1st and 10. Hands it to the back, up the middle. Picks up about 5 yards on the play. And then the Bengals and Jaguars. Jaguars win that one. Probably like 24-13 or something like that. So those are my picks for this week. All right, so down 20-10. Gonna feed it to the back again. Who's gonna pick up about 4 yards on the play? 3rd and short coming up. This is where every drive matters that much more. Every yard, every first down, every possession, the time on the clock, all the small details are now magnified that much more. All right, here we go. 3rd and 2. 5 seconds on the play clock. Gets the snap. Fakes it to the back. Beck looking. Throws it. And incomplete. But they're going to throw a flag on the play. They got you. They caught you, Arnold. They caught you. They caught you there. Oh, wow. Don't call that PI on them. Pass interference. And that's going to gift them with a 1st down. JJ says, without Joe Burrow, the Bengals are having close games. And so that's true. That's true. Well, so far, who all have they played without him? Pittsburgh, everybody's a close game for Pittsburgh. Because Pittsburgh's offense has just been garbage for the most part. So everybody plays them close. Who was the other one that they played? Let's see. Braden says, need a touchdown. All right, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun. They need to run Joe Mixon more. That's what they need to do. All right, Beck fakes it to the back. Looking, throws it, and that's going to be just shy of the end zone. But at the 1 yard line here for the Bulldogs, they want to hurry it up here, get lined up. Can't blame them for that, and they do. And their quarterback sneak it in the end zone for a touchdown. Bulldogs. How about that? It took a minute. It took a minute to score a touchdown since their first opening offensive possession. But here we go, and UGA in the clutch comes in for a touchdown to make this a 20-16 game. Braden says, there it is. He says, there it is. And now, for the extra point, to try to make it a 3-point game. And you remember earlier in this one, UGA missed the field goal. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them at some point. And the extra point is good. So the score right now, Bama up 20-17, but UGA gets a much-needed touchdown here to make it a 3-point game. And when we come back here in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes and 16 seconds to go, we'll see how Alabama responds. But as Braden just said, there you go. There you go. All right, so we're currently at the commercial here. We got 57 votes in the poll right now. 53% is favoring Alabama to win this game right now. But our score right now tells us it's anybody's game here in the fourth quarter. 20-17 is the score right now. 10 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Still plenty of time in this one. You know, teams got timeouts here. A lot of things can happen in this one. A lot of things can happen. All right, so a lot of time to go in this one to determine who's going to win, but every possession matters just that much more. Let's see, JJ says my power rankings this week: number 1, the Chiefs; number 2, the Eagles; 3, Lions; 4, Texans. And so, okay, I like it. I like it. RC says Braden got the fancy filtering out again. JB, he said he's the future on us. And so, oh, you already know. You already know that. You already know that. Braden is always living light years ahead of us. We're always trying to catch up to him. That's a fact. That is a fact. All right, let's see. RC says, Braden, if you're going to drive the DeLorean, at least offer me and JB and the chat a ride. At least. All right, kickoff on the way. No return here, so Bama will take over from their own 25-yard line as they lead this one 20-17 here in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes and 16 seconds to go. And this is an opportunity here. Got to put together a good drive here. Got to put together a good drive. If you look at them in the second half, 3 punts, 1 field goal here. So you got to find a way to score a touchdown. This is too big a game here, but let's see. What will Milroe do this time out? So far, he is 9 of 19 for 135 yards and 2 passing touchdowns. All right, so here we go in the shotgun. 3 receivers top the screen. Milroe throws it, gets the completion. Still in his field all the way to about the 46-yard line. What a tremendous play and a first down for Alabama. And see, JJ says, who that say they beat them dogs? All right, here we go. Bama on the move. Shotgun again from their own 46-yard line. 9 minutes and 48 seconds to go. They're going to feed it to Williams. Oh, my goodness, what a gap that was. He's going to pick up 9 yards on the run. Wow. So here we go, 2nd and 1. 9 minutes and 22 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Receiver goes in motion. Milroe looking. Has some time. Throws it short. Easy first down. Trying to get those yards after the catch there. So continuously moving the sticks. 9 minutes left to go here in the fourth. And Isaiah Bond picked up 12 yards on that catch. So far, Milroe 11 of 21 for 168 yards and 2 touchdowns. And let's see, Braden says he does, RC. O says I could have gotten 9 yards behind that O-line that play. And so, yes, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Right, here we go, 1st and 10. Low snapper gets it. Feeds it to Miller, and Miller trying to get to the outside there. And Stater doesn't pick up what he can't pick up there. And let's see, that's about 3 or 4 yards there on that carry. And again, trying to put together their best drive of the second half here, and they understand that they got to come away with 7 points here. They have to. 2nd and 6 coming up. No room for mistakes for either team. For either team. Eight minutes to go here in the fourth. Making adjustments on the line. 5 seconds on the play clock. Got to be quick. Hands it to Miller, and Miller off the right guard. He's going to be about 1.5 yards shy of that first down marker. That's called that 3rd and 2. So 3rd and 2 at the UGA 25-yard line. This is what they want to be able to do. Continue to run the ball and have this kind of success and make life easier on Jalen Milroe. And when they do that, he's at his best. But 3rd and 2, looking in the pocket, feeling the rush, flings it forward, gets the catch there to Bond. Somehow they just have a knack for in those situations. He just flung it forward there. What a play. As Braden said, again, Braden spending time with us even though he lives in the future. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Seven minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. Can they come up with a touchdown? They are now in the red zone here, and they're at the 12-yard line of UGA. Line it up in the shotgun here. Milroe looking, throws it. It's caught short. Can he get that yak? Can he get that yak? Is it in the end zone? Referee says it's a touchdown. That's a touchdown, Bama. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. What a huge drive. But Braden from the future says he's short. So let's hold everything for a minute now. Let's check the replay. If Braden says he's short, he might be onto something. Let us check the replay. When does the knee go down? He will be short. They're going to have to look at this one as he will be short. He will be short. He will be short. Oh, man. He will be short. So the referees, they're going to go ahead and they're going to look at this. They're going to overturn this one, baby. They got to overturn this one. But we got 60 votes right now in the poll here. Go ahead and let's keep these votes coming in here. I know we can get some more votes coming in. But just wow. Just wow. But yeah, he's definitely down there. Definitely down there. But a great effort. Great effort. So that's going to make it like 1st and goal. That will make it like 1st and goal. And if I'm the coach, there's only one thing that we're doing right now. We're about to go ahead and line that quarterback up on the center. And we're about to get that tush push going if I am Bama. But yeah, they're gonna overturn that one. But hey, that was a great play. A great play. A great play. Let's see. O says Alabama just showing why they're the better team. He said not taking their foot off the gas. But here we go. First and goal. Quarterback sneak. All I see is bodies. Does anybody know where the football is at? But all I'm seeing is bodies right now. Whatever they call is going to have to stand because you're not going to get a better angle than that. You're just not going to get a better angle than that. So, all right. So they say no gain on the play. Oh, man, those are some big boys right there to try to move right there. 78 and company. Those are some big boys to move. All right, 5 minutes and 53 seconds to go here in the fourth. Second and goal. Feeds it to the back. Williams, he tried to dive. But he still made a cut in. Let's see. Waiting on the officials here. What do the officials say? They say touchdown. So touchdown, Alabama. Wow, and that's Williams there with a touchdown run. Wow. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Rodell Williams, he's got 14 carries, 61 yards, and now a rushing touchdown on the day. He thought about leaping, but he realized he wasn't that guy to do that. So he said, I'll just go up under then if I can't go up over. Wow. Oh, man. You can see the looks on the fans' faces right there for UGA. That's heartbreaking right there. Heartbreaking. But what a drive that was. And now the extra point attempt is good. And Braden is just shaking his head on this one. He's just shaking his head. Stunned. Can't believe it. What's going on? He's got questions. He needs answers. But right now, Bama up 27-17. When we come back, we're going to see what UGA does here. But UGA now in a situation where they must score as time is not their friend. They're down 10 points. And so if they're going to hold on to any dreams here of a three-peat, they've got to come out here and they've got to get a quick score. Got to get a quick score. All right, so 62 votes in so far here. Bama leading the poll. Bama leading the game right now, 27-17. Is Bama putting the exclamation mark to say why that they have their case to be in that Final Four? Committee currently got them right now at number 8. But against UGA, who's number 1, that'd be massive. Plus the SEC title as well. We know how much weight that weighs as well. Whew. All I'm going to say for the committee is that y'all better hope that Florida State goes out there and loses. RC says, Auntie Georgia in trouble, JB. And so, yeah, RC, that's some real big trouble. Some real big trouble. Some real big trouble. No return on the play. Let's see, Braden says Ohio State is not making it. So I think we established that, Braden. I think we established that. But what a tremendous effort here so far by Alabama in this one. All right, 1st and 10 from their own 25-yard line. Back goes in motion. Beck looking, throws it, caught by Bowers. And he's going to fight there about half a yard shy of that first down marker. 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the 4th. UGA hurrying up. Gets the snap, looking, throws it. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 1 for UGA with 5 minutes and 22 seconds left to go here in the 4th. Let's see. O says it's all good because that means Marvin Harrison Jr. will be ready to ball out for the Patriots. And so my point exactly there. O, absolutely. Gonna feed it to Edwards, and Edwards, did he get enough for the first? Let's see where they mark him. They say he is shy of that first down marker, so we got a 4th down coming up. Dang it, Terry Rozier, how'd you go over that number? Messed up JB's picks there. Dang it, again. Fourth and inches. Feeds it to the back. Excellent job there getting the first down there, taking it all the way to that 45-yard line. Big pickup there and a first down for the UGA offense, in which they had to convert on 4th down. Beck looking on the move. Oh man, that's gonna be a face mask there. That's gonna be a face mask. What are you doing, son? What are you doing? That's as obvious as it gets. That is as obvious as it gets. Let's see. JJ says, I don't think Ohio's going to make it. Yes. Let's see. RC says, will this let Oregon back in if the door if JB loses? I'm sorry, if they lose. And so even if Georgia loses, that is not happening. That is not happening. That will not happen. That will not happen. There's some teams that it's safe to say that they will not fall up under, and Oregon is, because Oregon's already lost twice. They already lost twice. So, yeah, Oregon is out of it. Because that is 2 losses for them on the year. All right, 1st and 10. Throws it, completed for a first down. All right, from their own from the 26-yard line here at Bama. Beck looking, throws it, gets the completion there to Brock Bowers. Okay, so they're moving here. 3 minutes and 55 seconds left to go here in the 4th. Let's see, RC says, what's your prediction for Michigan and Iowa, JB? And so Michigan will win that one. I'm going to say 31-3, honestly, is my expectation. 31-3. Let's see. All right, 2nd and goal. Beck keeps it himself. Is it a touchdown? Waiting on the officials here. And they're saying that he's short there. They're saying that he's short. So he is short. Let's see. RC says, scary Terry, JB. Yes. All right, 3rd and goal from the shotgun. They run it. And he is going to be stuffed again. Wow, so 4th down. Let's see if they get it on 4th down here. All right, but first let's check the replay to ensure that he did not get it, but it looks like he did not get it. Braden says, oh my goodness. He says, oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, he definitely didn't get that. That elbow was already fully down as well. Definitely did not get it on that play. JJ says go for it. All right, and they called a timeout. So UGA called a timeout here, burning one of their 3 timeouts. Let's see, JJ says, I don't know. Let's see, RC says, why is Georgia running the ball with the clock ticking away? All right, so here we go, 4th and goal. This is it. So here on 4th and goal, snaps it, feeds it to the back, and the back gets in there for the easy touchdown, UGA. So they get a touchdown here late. So still enough time with 2 minutes and 52 seconds there and 2 timeouts. Still enough time. JJ says the field goal would make it a 1-possession game. The extra point. But that's big there. That is big. So now, of course, pinning the extra point, that'll make it a 3-point lead once they get the extra point, assuming they get that. Here in the 4th quarter with 2 minutes and 52 seconds left to go. And the extra point is good. So 27-24 right now here in the 4th quarter with 2 minutes and 52 seconds to go. All right, so when we come back, we will see Bama, can they go ahead and make the drive to end this one, or will UGA get a stop and get another opportunity in this one? Let's see. Braden says SMU up 23-14. He says touchdown. JJ says now we need is the defense to get a stop. RC says time for Georgia defense to man all the way up. And so we're going to see what happens here. Strength versus strength here. Again, once we come back from the commercial. And again, UGA has 2 timeouts also to work with. So 2 timeouts here. But they got to come out and get some stops. JJ says, oh my gosh, this game. And so let's see, RC says, Gotti just subscribe to your channel, respect and salute to whoever that is. And so, hey, appreciate that. Appreciate the sub there, absolutely. And so, yeah, appreciate that. From the screen that I'm looking at right now, it doesn't show me new subs and stuff like that, so I appreciate that. Absolutely, yeah. Anytime I open a poll and stuff like that, it's a completely different window, so I don't get to see that. But that is what's up. Shout out to you. Appreciate you for coming through. And right now, 64 votes on the poll here. 55% say Bama's got this, but 45% says UGA is going to find a way to make it happen. And what epic fashion that would be if they did find a way to come back. But Ode says this game is crazy. And again, earlier in the game, UGA did miss their field goal attempt. And that was huge. That was from 50 yards, too, and he doinked it. We'll see if that makes the difference when it's all said and done. But right now, an extremely close game. So we've got a bit of a squib kick there. It looked like a bit of a squib onside kick attempt there. Tried to get it behind the initial front there, but Bama with the football, so let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Right now, if you're UGA, you are summoning all your defensive efforts in this one. And so here in the shotgun, 2 tight ends on the play. Receiver goes in motion. Milrow going to keep it himself here. Milrow making plays. Milrow taking off. The 50 goes down at the 45 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go. What a big time play there for Alabama and a first down. Edwards says Bama is going to win this one. Braden's shaking his head here. He is shaking his head. 2 minutes and 24 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. That was a 30-yard run to take the UGA 45-yard line. Gets the snap, feeds it to the back here. And he's going to pick up about a good 3 yards on the play. 1 minute 57 left to go. UGA calls a timeout. That is their second timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining. Let's see, Edwards said, I ain't hating on Georgia. They had a good year. And let's see, JJ says, don't hate on UGA. All right, so again, here we are. Currently at the commercial with under 2 minutes to go. Bulldogs just used their second timeout. They're going to have 1 timeout remaining. All right, so Milrow and company, they're going to go out here and try to ice this one if they can. But UGA, they've got other plans right now, but they're going to have to get some stops now. It's now or never. Shotgun formation here. Making a shift. Receiver goes in motion. Tosses it to the back. He faked the toss actually, and Milrow got the first down. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. He faked JB out on that one. I thought he tossed it to the back there. Excellent job. I wasn't the only one that was full, though. Wow. Wow. Now, he did lose the ball, but he was able to recover it. That was huge. And as Edwards says, that's game. Edwards says that is game. Now, they're still going to line up in the shotgun here because UGA with 1 timeout. They snapped it, handed to the back. Let's see. O says, you got faked out also? Yeah, I did. JJ says, oh, my gosh. Yeah, I got faked out. I thought that was a toss to the back. That was a negative toss. I thought he tossed it to the back on that one. Wow. Edwards says, bye-bye, UGA. He says all the trash talking, and he was saying that he's going to get to ramp it up even more. So Edward is happy about this one. And, of course, UGA comes out and calls their final timeout. And so now the discussion. As Bama's going to come out here, get in the victory formation, take a knee, and just ran out this clock to victory. And so, Black Medicine in the building. He says, is it safe to enter and say Iowa sucks? Yes, yes. And Braden says Alabama did it again. He says somehow, some way. Somehow, some way. And now he's rooting for Louisville to win. He wants to see Louisville get a win. I do too. Go ahead and put him out of that. Put Florida State out of their misery. Somebody go ahead and do it. No desire to see them in there with a backup quarterback. And that's it. Milroe has led Bama to an SEC championship game. Who would have thought after the first couple games of the season that we'd be saying this, that Bama has beaten Georgia undefeated, no more. JJ says, good game. Old says, one hell of a game. Way better stream like always, JB. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Brayden says, good night, JB. See you tomorrow. Yeah, good night to you. JJ says, good night, JB. Yeah, good night to you as well. Good night to everybody. And what a night we have, man. What a night we have here. Couple more games on the calendar that mean a lot. And the committees can have their work cut out, especially if that Florida State-Louisville game goes a certain way. That's for sure. RC said, what's this loss do for Georgia, y'all? Well, RC, I feel like we'll know more after the Florida State game, depending on how that one goes. But it certainly doesn't look good right now. JJ says, see you tomorrow, maybe. Ever says, good game. And so, yes, good game. Appreciate that. We end the poll with 68 votes in the poll, so not a bad day whatsoever. And again, congratulations to Alabama coming through for the victory. RC says, JB, you're so far behind. LOL, you say, man, bro, we all know the game in. We're just waiting on you. And so, it just YouTube takes a second before it shows. Because, like, when I see myself on the phone, I'm like, my phone's way behind where I'm actually at. So, yeah, JB can't do anything about that. But JB is going to go ahead and end the stream here. So, appreciate you guys.